What's up, YouTube? Honeybee here, bringing you a new video, and in today's video we're doing something a little bit different. We're going to be taking a look at 2XKO from EVO 2026. It happened a few weeks ago at this point, and this is a top 8 that I wanted to visit and just take a look at because I enjoy seeing some 2XKO. I did spend some time playing it myself and creating some videos around it. I haven't really been into it as of late, but I'm happy to take a look at the top 8 and see how the matches went. And I know Ketchup and Mustard were commentating this, so that's just kind of cool for me because anyone that knows Mortal Kombat knows Ketchup and Mustard. So let's check this out. We got Ketchup and Mustard on the mic.
Close. 42% for Supernoon, 57% for Bleed.
Oh, they got stats, voting stats.
Presented by AT&T.
That's cool.
It is going to be, I mean, I would consider that somewhat even.
So I'm not fully aware of everything going on in the 2XKO competitive space. I do know though that this dude Bleed won, I want to say, was it Combo Breaker? I think he won Combo Breaker, which was like the first big offline tournament. I might be wrong about that, but it was a big tournament for 2XKO that he won that. And Supernoon, very good. Top player plays Darius and someone else, to my knowledge. Zell flexing a 600 stream streak. You're crazy, Zell.
Not to kind of be that middle man, but I could see this match going either way. You know,
I'm wondering how much of what's going to be happening in these matches I can actually understand, or how much is just going to be like just
especially since the
wild
official release of this game. You know, winning Frosty Faustings, being so consistent,
over my head type of stuff.
In the online space, is always grinding, is always playing. It's funny, 4th EVO Japan, right? Like this player, whilst already being quite young, is no stranger to this high level of competition. All right, so here we go. We're going to find out who's going to be joining the duo of Fox and Inzem in winners finals.
Oh,
only
Fox
one
and
can do
Inzem
it.
in winners final,
and we're going straight in there. Bleed securing first blood. This team, this tried and tested team of Alawi and Echo. Oh my word, the pressure, the damage. The second you get put in that corner, wait for the break first before popping the technical. But it's also just true mastery of the team.
Okay, so Supernoon. Oh, Supernoon is no longer on Darius actually. Dude's on Teemo Echo.
Every time we see there's like
Bleed on Alawi. Okay, yeah, I know he liked Alawi and Echo.
Supernoon. Beautiful chase down on that
and
well.
I can't tell you. Okay, yeah, there are freestyle fuses. Is that the fuser's choice these days?
Combos, you know, they both hit really hard, and it ain't over just because the combo is. It's either going to be combo from the mushroom, or it's going to be set play from the mushroom.
Uncle Smurfs in the chat, how you doing, man? Zell, welcome. Appreciate you guys coming through out here.
For the Teemo player,
I'm just gonna move my cam a little bit here so that we can see the super leader.
Trying to make some of these options on Wake Up, but again, this is just that Teemo corner play through and through. Supernoon.
I don't even know what's happening there.
Look, Echo. When that mushroom is on screen, the wake-up roll is so risky, maybe players feel like it's unlikely to be read. Because the wake-up roll punished by
while I do like I think the game itself looks cool and everything, but part of me is just really kind of like not as interested in tag team stuff. I just feel like there's a lot of it as of late, and that's one reason why I'm just more so gravitating to being interested in Avatar Legends over Marvel Procon right now, because I kind of want to play a 1v1 fighter more so. Just like when there's a tag, it's hard to understand a lot of what's going on the screen. Is that me just being old or what? I don't know.
Shut down by Sidewinder.
Went for some kind of tricky something. There's the assist calls and stuff. You know, and that's another thing. Even like, you know, Mortal Kombat 1, it's not a tag fighter. It's not a tag fighter. But cameos do provide aspects of tag fighter stuff where you can kind of just do something random and unsafe and then just like call an assist. That type of gameplay, I don't particularly like as much. I want people to have to commit to what they're doing generally. Okay, well, what's happening here?
Alawi was able to clear all of the mushrooms in play, however, at the risk of getting punished herself.
Zelsa's hope they get back to 1v1 fighting games. I need a break from tag games. Well, that's what Avatar is here for, man. Avatar is here to bring back 1v1 fighters and high execution requirements for like the fighting game like OGs that appreciated and respected the need to grind. But yeah, like even the game itself, it's like it's really cool, honestly. What you can do in that game. It's just a matter of are you willing to put in the time to lab the fuck out of the game and create your own combos and be good at execution. That's the thing about Avatar right now, in my mind.
Poison ticking down.
But it's like the game is just so nice looking that it makes you, and the combos look so satisfying that it actually kind of makes you want to try. Kind of makes you want to try to be good at it, you know?
We thoroughly expect to see at EVO. But Supernoon is hungry for that first place.
The game does look pretty cool. Did you try playing Avatar Legends at all?
You know, we saw that kind of pre-EVO video, you know, that riot put out for 2XKO.
Like, I do think 2XKO is also a nice looking game. It's just, for me, it can be a lot harder to understand what's going on. And it's like, I did spend some time playing this game. Not like in a crazy amount of time, but I probably spent somewhere in the range of 15 hours with the game.
There's often, especially in the likes of Teemo, so much stuff on the screen.
So much stuff on the screen.
This is reacting to it alongside keeping track of everything else.
Some kind of mushroom thing.
I love the way that Supernoon has actually used a lot of those supers to kind of just create space for wow.
Oh, happy birthday?
Very similar to the last round we saw. Echo gone, Alawi taking that bonus damage. So much more work to perform. 1 bar in the tank of bleed. I mean, that's the difference, right? Alawi can end those combos, spending the super on those tentacles, but you need the right situation for it. This is really rough now as Supernoon is just on the warpath with these mushrooms. Limit strike, activate mushroom, what's it going to be? One more mix, and that mix is successful.
Oh, not quite.
Chip. What can you do about it? I mean, that seems like even though...
Are these first to twos?
What can you do to stop the poison? Maybe. Sticking you down to Magic Pixel, you're dealing with the super. And that's already a match point. This is looking so much more dominant than I think most people were expecting to see. Hey, the set of Frosty Faustings, it was months ago, sure, but that went the distance, right? That was a long grand final for... I tell you what, Mustard, motivation.
I feel like we haven't seen a whole lot out of Alawi in this set so far.
Alawi just hasn't really been able to get anything significant started. Supernoon has just controlled this neutral from start to finish. There's a break again. Okay, manages to find a hit on the way down. No break on the side of Noon, so finally we can start some momentum here. Yeah, bringing Alawi. I mean, only the 1 meter to spend, but you will spend it.
Okay, some kind of setup.
Some of those echo combos as well.
Never really understood the way the tentacles work.
Putting them back into the corner. Wow. Interruption.
Oh, wow.
Found the answer. The first significant time we'd seen those tentacles put down into some kind of pressure, Supernoon immediately weasels out of it. And not only that, reverses momentum. Now it's your turns again. Wow, but it was such a prolonged sequence of defense as well there from Supernoon. Right?
Oh my god.
Super was out.
What is Teemo doing? Anyone in the chat play or know much about 2XKO? I'm curious to know what like the tiers are looking like. I feel like, doesn't this game have like a somewhat limited amount of characters? I'm not sure. Actually, I think they did add some more characters recently. Jersey Blues have thought this was Invincible Versus? No. Not Invincible Versus. I did watch Invincible Versus at EVO though. I enjoyed it.
Freestyle, the projectile just to keep that pressure going. It's the fact that the slingshot always like, there's a slight delay before it connects as well, so it kind of just keeps you locked out for a little bit longer.
Oh, that looks tricky.
The activation beats out the anti-air, and this is going to be miserable for Bleed.
Oh my god.
The resources are available. Poison as well.
Dead.
Oh, double super.
Oh
just
my
to bypass
gosh.
the opportunity to break Supernoon.
Oh jeez. Oh, big pop-off. Damn.
Yeah, I love that because throughout the entire set, Supernoon was just stone-faced. The entire
Advances
set,
to
regardless
winners?
what was going on.
Finals.
But the moment the set is over, you know that emotion is coming out because that is how important this tournament is. Well, okay, maybe it's not the best to pick Teemo into that, But
okay, so winners semis. Okay, so SonicFox Inzem versus Toshi Haru. So as far as I know, when it comes to like lore and stuff, SonicFox has been going pretty hard into 2XKO with Inzem as the partner, right? Sonic and Inzem doing the whole duo thing. I know it's not an as popular thing to do, and I think in general it's harder to like win with a partner needing to rely on someone, but there's also these other two guys, Toshi Haru, where I think in the past they actually these guys beat Toshi and Haru, so now they're going at it again or something like that.
The multi-time
Sonic has won EVO 8 times at this point.
They qualified for winners top 8 with 2-0 over both Poka and Hikari, who are also in this top 8. That 2-0 over Hikari especially, that was a result. You know, Hikari went into this top 8 as the tournament, I should say, as the #1 seed, EVO Japan champion. Really has kind of just been not
as familiar
blazing the trail with that Ari Akali.
Lender with the Prime. Thank you so much for the 15 months as a Miss Avatar so much already. I saw you getting those protocols of the vids. Can't wait for another set soon. Yeah, dude. My top like leveled up a good amount from like that first day that we played to the second day. I spent some time in the lab. I figured out how to hit some of those combos, but man, there's so much to lab with that character. I guess with characters in general in that game, I feel like I need like a crazy amount of time to get comfortable.
You've got the absolute
Yunny Bunny says, hello, 2XKO Enjoyer here. There's currently 13 characters and 2 more for this year, making the cast 15. Next year, there's planning another 5. Okay, thank you very much. I was wondering about that, Peony Bunny. Appreciate the input.
Nervous, I think, when you look at Haru and Toshi. You can see the emotion just expressed.
Wuliner says, learned you can go on the pillar and throw a boulder, then do a flow dash off the pillar and get crazy pressure from the boulder.
It's very new to them.
You can go on the pillar, throw a boulder, and do flow dash off the pillar and get pressure from the boulder? You mean like as a block string? That's interesting. I saw that you can do combos that go into pillar, that go into like platform, throw the boulder, you jump off, and then you just loop it. You don't even press any other button. You just boulder, jump off, platform, boulder, jump off, and like you can loop that sequence.
Our button check out of the way, and then our first matchup.
Hard stuck
in this 2XKO top 8
says, does NRS fundamentals translate to Avatar? I don't know about that, to be honest.
Duo versus duo.
I don't know about that.
I'm so happy this is happening.
Lunar says no, like full screen. It helps with zoners. Oh, yeah. Just throw a boulder and then flow dash and then get pressure like that. Yeah, I did see some top players doing stuff like that. Yeah. All right. So what are the teams that we're looking at here? Which one's Sonic and Inzem? What is that? Thresh?
So,
what is Thresh?
We were talking to Sonic and Inzem before the tournament yesterday.
Ari? Swimsuit Ari?
Yeah, just in general yesterday, and asking kind of character choices, who you're expecting to see. And even though Inzem is that kind of real premier Teemo player, we were saying, like, what are you going to do in kind of the face of this, the Thresh onslaught we could definitely see? And they were like, oh, we're just going to play Thresh ourselves. Yep. Just mirror match. Simple. Not even a matter if you can't beat him, join him. If you think you can beat him, join him and do it better. Simples. But a cool
in terms of tier, the game is really balanced with no one really below A tier. The only outliers right now is Senna is a bit weak. I'm not sure though, since new and not fully labbed out yet. And the over-performers are Ari, Ollie, Emo, Fresh, but not by much. So, are we going to be seeing like all the characters in here? Like that Blitz something, and then the Wolf guy. I'm sorry, I don't really know the names of all the guys. Darius, are we going to be seeing all these guys?
However, the new blood Thresh.
He looks like the dude from the villain from like He-Man or something.
The verticality of those buttons, the fact that he himself can.
So I think Sonic is controlling Ari. I'm guessing.
On the back end with wonderful assists, but make it 2.
Oh, got opened. That was a mix.
scored by the twins. We're already seeing that 2x assist making massive work here. That
Oh my, what is this combo? Jeez. Okay, I had to break.
Down for so long, and now a decent
I don't know what those things are.
Not a lead you can get too comfortable with.
Bro, what is this character? Okay, okay, got something, got something.
Catch behind.
Nice. Hey, hey.
Quite a few times,
Okay.
being able to catch the situations there. There's
Cool.
that tag launch in the corner. Limit strike into knockdown.
So if twins win Evo, like or a duo wins Evo, do they each get their own Evo crystal? I would think so, right? You got to give both of them an Evo crystal.
Yeah, the neutral presence you just command with the Thresh Jinx team. Now, this is a team that you can go in and do some crazy stuff, but you are very content to just sit there in the neutral.
Oh, didn't get him there.
A bit of a funny angle going on there. Tried to pick up from that Jinx assist as well, but ever so slightly too
If Sonic can win this, if Sonic can win Evo, that would be a 9th EVO win. I'm pretty sure that would be a new record. I'm pretty sure Sonic and Justin Wong are currently tied right now with like 8 EVO wins. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's what it is. Wow, that looked pretty good.
Only Toshi remains. Best case Ender as well, going for limit strikes. You're gonna build those
Peony Bunny says in top 16, all characters minus Senna was featured. That's pretty good. Not sure about top 8. They released her 2 weeks ago before Evo, so I don't think any top players wanted to risk slapping her. That's fair.
I mean, you've got all the meter in the world, right? Yeah, bring in Thresh, there's the extension. Yeah, keep it nice and simple. Just go with the cage. You're stuck in here with me.
Wow, alright. Wait, this is first to 2, right? I think this is first to 2.
I like how this match of just match the Thresh with the Thresh really working out.
Oh, that was a parry. I forgot, yeah, you can parry in this game.
Huge heavy. No, this is the combo. That is unfortunate. So much damage left on the table. Not only that, an opportunity to take the break away from the team of Fox and Inzem.
Just got him like that.
On the projectile, instant break though, and here comes Jinx. Toshi now, the active man. This is Jinx, so we're getting combos from those air throws all day, every day, and more damage than you might expect. That was quite a choke. Yes, it was. Fireworks, man. I swear it don't scale. This is probably going to end up with the corner at the very least. That's where Ari really wants to put you. This kind of knockdown situation. Okay, bring Thresh in. Really favoring that tag into the limit strike of Thresh.
Oh, that was cheap.
Okay, the other side. All right, that's dead for sure. Charge to H. Yes, please, air hook.
Oh, these combos.
The second one, and now Thresh.
Man, gotta love good combos.
Of Thresh and Ari.
Oh, that was that anti-air down a heavy whatever.
Still stuck in this corner. Are we going to keep the Ari set up, or are we bringing Thresh back in? Okay, let me strike this time. Ooh, wake up, parry! Sonic outside switch, you want to parry, mate. You're still going to have to hold whether I'm in front or behind. And just like that, game number 1, SonicFox and Inzem.
Obi tries, what up, welcome.
Best of 3, so...
Oh, he says already feeling avatar withdrawals. Just getting good feel for it too, dude.
It was a confident game.
Honestly, I feel so wronged because being a PS5 player, I basically had 2 days of the beta that I couldn't really play it. Because the first day online straight up didn't work, and then the second day online was garbage. Fortunately, by the third day, they actually made online playable for the PlayStation 5, but it's so bullshit because they said that we were going to be getting something to, like, you know, compensate for the lost time or an announcement of some sort, and we got nothing. I'm like, what the hell? Where's my compensation package?
Especially on this kind of stage, right? There's potentially a lot of pressure here. A lot of prize money up for grabs as well. You can say that again. Shouts to Riot.
He says, don't see anything on Discord?
Overall,
I'm so upset about that.
Take that moment. Here we go. Game number 2. Is there a refresh? But you know Fox and Inzem, they're locked in. Looking for that winners finals. They want it.
They should have extended it. They 100% should have. Or, you know what they should do? They should let us have access to it before PC then. When it releases. Give us a July 21st release instead of July 23rd. Or give us another beta next weekend. This weekend. Tell us, hey, you actually get 2 more days on PS5 exclusive. And we're sorry for the trouble that we caused. Because I literally pre-ordered it so I could play the beta.
Pushbot just to get Jinx out of the way. Hits Thresh, but it doesn't matter. The break is forced out.
Damn.
More important to keep the character
Sonic is bleeding over here.
From Toshi, choosing to
Alright, Inzem, what can we do? Oh, okay, blocks. Good blocks.
This pressure
yeah. Look at that. Good blocks.
Inzem refusing to get opened up. Hey,
got something but couldn't quite convert. Sonic's dead.
Ari comes back in and is
Ouch.
instantly KO'd though. Okay, advantage, Twins. Oh, here comes Inzem. Ooh, okay, tricky movement.
Between PS5 Online being dookie and Steam getting it like a few hours late, should have gone like another 24 hours. Well, PS5 needed more love than PC. Like PC, yeah, they got it a few hours late, but like at least they had access to online, and it was good, and it was, you know, consistent. They had lobbies. PS5 didn't even have that. Is this a duo only tourney? It's not. So this is just Evo, and it just so happens that Sonic, Inzem, and the two twins over here, they're just doing duo, and they're that good that they both made top 8. But it's definitely not a duo only tourney. Whoa, that looked cheap. That looked crazy.
Wake up attack was no good there, unfortunately, and Ari already bleeding pretty severely. Alright, Inzem's opportunity, lovely parry there. Creating some real estate. The tag creates that pressure. I mean, the lantern's still in play. Should you bring Thresh back out in there? There's going to be, oh wow, the tag hits the lantern. Maybe try to be a little bit more cute, a little bit more unpredictable. That 2S, however.
Oh my god. Oh, drop.
The combo extension. SonicFox missing a few of these opportunities, gets a massive heavy but couldn't commit. Don't want to commit. If you overcommit trying to hit the character that isn't in play, you risk getting opened up by that point and just getting blown up this game. These teams, their damage output is absolutely ridiculous. Right. Yeah, I love the retreating guard. Chase down! Oh, the retreating guard to avoid the minigun, but Thresh was dead.
This Thresh has some crazy looking combos.
2, 3!
Ouch.
Okay, fantastic.
Love the Skeletor colors. Yeah, I was saying he's Skeletor. That's the dude from He-Man, right? The villain.
For SonicFox, you don't even have Fury available. You might have time to bide and build it up. Oh,
what's happening? Oh,
my lord, are you tender?
Oh, damn. Okay, 1-to-1. Oh, the twins waking up over here. Hold up.
Very emotional players, the twins. Whenever you look at Sonic and Inzem in between
games, because even though I was playing Azula, she needs nerves. Azula does seem ridiculous. I don't know what that move is, but in the air, and she has that one-size-fits-all fire fucking kick. Yeah, that shit's busted.
Feed off of that, especially on this stage, and especially in this kind of environment. But we are going to a game 3. One more match will decide who's going to go to that first winner's final slot. I tell you what, if you're a possible new viewer, maybe you haven't seen much 2XKO, these two matches are a perfect demonstration of how back and forth this game can be. It's fast, it's aggressive.
Duo technically gives an advantage in this game since puppeting tags some options.
I mean, just look at the matches over the weekend.
How possible duo, but thinking the mindset is a lot harder with two person versus your own. Yeah. So I think it's
close. As soon as things get a bit
fair. I think it's fair.
Go in the distance, but for good reason. Yeah, taking some
That'd be her jump heavy. Yeah, that shit's busted.
It's a pivotal moment. The difference between getting sent to losers
and it's crazy because like anti-airs aren't really like that good in general in Avatar. So when you have like a jump attack that's that oppressive, it's like some characters it's kind of like, what are you supposed to do about that? Like just flow? You're just supposed to like dodge it with flow? Is that it? I don't know. I don't get it.
So much extra little damage being dealt, but a clean
so
hit there
Mer between her jump heavy and her quarter circle forward
coming from Haru
being plus is that like fire thing she does like that and has a bunch of hits. I was getting my ass beat by Azula. I didn't know what was happening. Started getting okay with Zuko, but his redemption meter needs buffs big time. It's really hard to gain points. Redemption meter? Okay. Oh my god, great start for Sonic and Inzem here.
There's an important change. I feel like in that second match,
dude, these combos.
We're going for damage here?
Oh my gosh, oh my god, it's still going! What is the damage?
Hang on a minute, is this going to do it?
What the fuck?
Say it, so.
What? 75 hits? And then that did like 90%.
That's the benefit of the Thresh damage. I mean, it builds
oh my god, that was crazy.
Doesn't mean you're going to, right?
That was crazy.
That much of a life deficit? Caught a happy birthday, forced the instant break there from the twins. It's going to be scary from this point on. You do not want to get opened up. The sandwich makes it really difficult. Oh, the defense though. Toshi gets out. Oh, finds the hit. Yo, I got you, bro. You want to commit on the Thresh? Here comes the Jinx, but a massive air dash from
SonicFox. Okay, we're going back to the left corner. I mean, probably... Oh, hang on, wait, no, there's Thresh. The Thresh is down, you can't use him.
Yeah, there's no assist available, so we're going to have to do this one a little more standard. Team launch.
Is he dead?
Oh, wait, hang on, this might be enough.
This might be enough. Though. Wait, is this going to be a repeat? Have we seen this one already?
Oh my god. Doink, 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 doink.
That is enough.
What the hell?
Jinx. So much damage.
In this tourney, does each player control one character on the team? Not in the whole tournament. It just so happens that in this matchup that's happening, yeah, like it's a 2v2 situation, but not all like people in the top 8 is on a team. I think these might be the only people in top 8 that are on teams, and they just happen to be playing against each other.
Oh my goodness!
Oh.
Where you going?
I feel like
Haru Thresh, level 3.
I feel like Haru getting hit by that jump heavy actually ended up being a bit of a blessing in the
Oh,
sky.
oh,
Fury, no!
How much damage was that?
That's so much damage, even though it wasn't a
That
combo.
Fury is almost up. If he can get it and end it right here, he can end it right here. He can end it right here. Here's the Fury.
Oh, yes.
Oh, he's dead.
No.
Oh, he used it.
Okay, SonicFox is a believer. That Grey Life is going to come back. We have to be so careful. You get clipped by anything here, and this Ari is gone.
Level are going to regenerate a good amount of health.
Oh no, Sonic! You shouldn't have believed. You shouldn't have believed, Sonic.
They are
Hold on.
feeling the hype.
It can be 2v1 player scenario. Interesting. Yeah, it can be.
Huge opportunity with that Fury being effectively wasted on the side of Inzem. Okay, this is how you start it. What's it going to be? We've seen some pretty crazy setups. Yeah, okay. Oh, we've seen this setup a lot. Oh, where you going? Chases down the back.
Yo, this
roll,
character?
puts you straight back in that position.
This
no
character?
Right here. We're just
It's like, excuse me?
Teleport. Hang on.
Oh my god, is he dead?
How much damage is this going to do?
Is he dead? Oh, he's not dead. He's not dead. Okay.
We've got so much health now, just back off. We're winning in the neutral at the moment.
Oh, the air throw again. Toshi does bomb.
Angela in the chat. What up, Angela? Thresh is everything I wanted Blitzcrank to be. You still playing this game, Obi?
And the flip out in the air hides the screen.
Oh, that's a big hit. Sonic needed that.
I mean, I get it. These are two characters who want to spend a lot of time in the air, whether it's the air dashes from Ari, Thresh, whatever. There's an opportunity now. It is still a lead for the Twins, but... Wait, hang on. Is that... Yeah, okay.
We're getting more sauce. We're getting more sauce.
Okay.
The lantern, the
Oh,
late
he
break, they
broke.
know we can't risk this killing a character. We need
Oh.
the access to
Oh.
this.
Oh. Oh no.
Oh! No, the point blank S1. I don't know what Haru was trying
What are you doing?
But it
I
does
wanna
give
do
the
that.
opportunity to Thresh, who
I
took
don't
so
know
much
what's happening
damage
there.
right at the start of the round.
But
is
it's
now
cool.
in the
There's cool
driver's
stuff
seat.
happening, guys. There's cool
Three.
stuff.
Okay, here it is.
Level 3.
I mean, surely
Is he
that's
dead?
well that this kills.
It's a level
Surely you've
3.
got to be alive somewhere.
It's always hard to tell.
It's Thresh.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
he's
like
not dead.
Barely, though.
Chip,
Oh wow. What
Like,
a comeback that's happening over here. They were getting thrashed at the beginning of this round.
Thresh may be dead, but you still have access to super assist for 1 bar a pop. One of them just got caught,
Oh.
however. The whiff 2H means we still don't have to spend Fury. All right, another lantern's out. That will be following.
Oh.
Oh wait, you
You
break
can't
this.
Fury, yeah, you can't break it. It's a super.
Okay.
You know what, at least you managed to activate
Oh, not the hit.
SonicFox and Inzem.
Yo, they're high. Oh, yo, they're so high.
I mean, the comeback, it could
Two
have
guys
happened.
popping
It was
off
definitely
together. You
possible,
love it,
but
man. You love to see it. That's sick.
task indeed, and
That's so sick.
I mean, we've been saying it, just how emotional the Twins are.
Obi says I got tired of
when
getting
they
beat up by
win,
the same 3
excitement is
characters,
there,
but I
the
still love to
buzz out of
watch.
their seats
That's
popping
fair,
up,
fair,
but
fair.
The losses, you can almost feel it yourself, just the heartbreaking nature of them. But hey, that was winners bracket. They are still in
So they're in winners finals, going against Supernoon.
In duos, especially with those close to you, everything is shared. The victory is shared,
But
unfortunately,
they shouldn't be so distraught. They're still in.
However,
that was a winner's
there is that
match.
silver lining. This is winners bracket.
Exactly.
Haru and Toshi are still alive
That was sick,
here.
though.
They've just lost that comfort of winners side.
But hey, we've got to say as well.
Sometimes you gotta be uncomfortable, man.
Basically, if you're talking who are the best duos in the world for this game, it's these two duos. And you know that title of best duo is something that they're both going to want. They are going to strive for it. And hey,
Okay,
whoever
can
wins
surprise
this
you
tournament,
like
I think
the
it's
Avatar
pretty hard to
beta?
deny that they're
I
gonna be the
actually
best
felt that there was a
before
decent
Europe
amount of
Reality 2026.
variety.
That
A
top
decent
8
amount.
is literally
Like,
all France.
I think
So,
Katara
it's
and
kind of
Aang,
hard
I
to
didn't,
question that.
well,
I feel like the
I
first
didn't
one's
play
to come
against too
out.
much
This is
Katara
losers
or
bracket, folks.
Aang
Unfortunately,
or
one of
Zuko.
these players is
But I
going
did
home,
play
but
like
the other
Toph.
continues
I did play
to
against
rampage.
I want
Azula.
to say as well, every
I don't
single
even
win
remember
you
who
get
else
at this
was in
point
there.
this you
So who is this? Noka and Poka? What's the odds? What's the odds that you have two people against each other called Noka and Poka? There should be a Mocha and a Foka.
Alright. Immediately significant.
Alright, Ari and Hikari.
Follow this game. We've seen this once or twice. Limit strike at the
I don't know how to pronounce that. It's like a ninja character, cool. And then we got Vi and Echo as well. Okay.
The command grab on Ari. Damage to start. Okay, I like that choice.
Phonograph says I only played against Cora and Paw. Oh, really?
Oh, the high up break.
Also, hi. How you doing, Phonograph? I've played against quite a bit of Paw, I think.
She would have fallen for that trap and then some. Lovely patience there from Noka. The tag launch.
So yeah, both of these guys are not doing duos, right? They're just playing both characters on their own.
Caught by the assist, however. The aggressive.
Great Prodigy, how you doing? Welcome.
Sprints towards you. The dash punches.
Okay, says 90% of my matches were Cora, Azula, and Toph. Other 10% was Katara Zuko. I played one Aang, 0 Sokka. Sokka's pretty, is super good though. I played against, actually, a fair amount of Sokkas. Aang, yeah, I didn't really play against too much Aang.
It matters because we pick up regardless. Can't quite find it. It's unfortunate.
Poka is trying to just force buttons on defense from Noka. These point blank just running down Hikari, trying to get those close range M's. And he is going to take the round for it.
This is near enough. I said, hasn't quite done it. I can barely see the health bar.
I say Vi is
that's a cool
alive,
character.
But, I mean, okay, it's not impossible, but ooh. Okay, well that's a way of starting off.
That's one.
Yeah, you're at chip kill territory
Daddy,
here, but
welcome.
very much Noka still alive.
Does he play anything but MK? Why?
No, unfortunately
what
not.
about what the viewers want, B?
I kind of respect
it's not only about what you want. I would say it's primarily about what I want.
You had to try something to fight back. Interesting trade there. Okay, Hellbreaker straight
Has
into
my
super activation.
decade plus of MK content. Is that not enough? Is the 4 years I spent playing MK11 not enough? Is the solid almost 3 years, like 2.5 years of MK1 not enough?
To do anything but block on wake up, right? We see a lot of situations where you put into a limit strike.
Angela in the chat with the free stream streak. Flaxen, welcome.
Not always looking to sit there and block. Quite different game to block. Ooh, avoided the whole thing with the handshake to keep safe.
You know, with how much pressure we've seen on both ends, it's been quite a long
both of these guys using freestyle. It seems like the freestyle fuse is popular. I don't know what that was.
Now again, for those that may not know, just on the off chance there are some new viewers here, you block that break, you punish it. They bounce, you kill them, and they lose the meter. A huge part of the game.
That's why it can be quite a double-edged sword, right? The break exists to save you in desperate situations, but if your opponent reads it, it's almost as if you were better off not doing it to begin with.
It's the nature of freestyle.
Cupcake says Daphne made a video on Sokka, and yeah, he looks disgusting. Boomerang giving from the same conversions. Yeah.
Oh wow, max range catch.
Hikari, okay, yeah. They're chased down. Go for a meaty. Ooh, I love that movement from Poka, just to get underneath. As soon as you see that Noka's jumping forward, it's not always about anti-airing. Just making it so where they land is just no good for them, especially when you've got the movement speed of Hikari. I mean, she's running at the speed of light. Push block, interrupt, but again, cannot overcommit. I love such a bait to try and catch that tag character when the point is right there. I love what Noka did. Noka, oh, hang on, hold that thought again. Here's the Azula drop. Oh, that does so much damage by itself. Poka taking game number 1. But even at the end there, you know, Noka looked like he was kind of fully committing on hitting the assist.
Freestyle is the best fuse this patch. Everyone running in. Okay.
Went for like a feint forward, but Poka. I mean, Poka has had this fantastic dynamic of looking like he is just almost like just straight up impatient, but then suddenly out of nowhere.
Which one's Poka and which one's Noka?
The debate on the break. Poka was sitting there for quite a long time.
I'm gonna guess this guy looks like a Poka to me. This guy's a Noka. Am I right? Let me know if I'm right.
Just waiting for
Noka?
You know, just straight up.
Poka.
And was still confident it was going to work out, but was accurate. Stressful times for these two players. Just a reminder, losers bracket. Whoever wins this moves on into the joint 5th territory, but sadly, whoever loses this is out of the tournament. It has been a hell of a run. I cannot stress enough, even getting
oh wait, no, Poka's the Japanese player, actually. Well, I was wrong. Poka, Japanese, Noka is the French guy. Okay. I'm gonna say it one more time. I'm gonna say it one more time because I haven't said it yet today. I hate the fact that EVO just puts letters for the country instead of flags. I've said it before. Yeah. Sokka pronounced incorrectly. What? Soka? Soka?
Into the prize pool, Evos as well. For 7th place, it's $3,650 for 7th. So not bad. That's not bad.
How much?
For 7th place, it's $3,650 for 7th.
Wow,
so
$3,650 for 7th place?
For a weekend of work in Las
That's-
Vegas, but
that's good.
You want to go further. You know, it's not about the money for these players. I'm sure it helps.
They'd end up
Don't get
using
me
the
wrong,
US
but
flag for
if
Canadians
you're in
anyway,
top eight,
only if you're on
win
Rips.
Evo.
Only if you're on Rips. Although I think Rips actually did one time give me a Canadian flag.
Oh wait, another one. Oh, the... Oh, but unfortunately,
Oh,
because
wow, what
Hikari
was
there.
that?
She was the target that took the hit, so you get punished anyway. Yeah, Noka went for that super for the projectile invincibility on it, but you know, like Ketchup just said, Hikari just took it point blank. Oh, the whiff grab! I love that handshake. Yeah, Echo was not close enough to get that punish in time, so the handshake on Vi, who was still point blank, that was clean. Oh, huge!
Okay, says I think Rip should give me a Texas flag. Texas is basically its own country. Does Texas have its own flag? And do you still play in Rips, Cupcake? You still play in MK1?
Alright, clear.
Bad jab, what up? Because this was a hype top 8. Dude, that combo that Sonic and Inzem did, that was 75 hits and did like 90% damage, was pretty freaking sick.
Now, Fury. Oh, never mind. I was going to talk about taking less damage. Who cares? It's over. As I've been so important, couldn't get pickup.
All 50 states have their own flag, though some are better than others. Oh, you know what? That does sound familiar. I'm pretty sure California has a bear.
Fury, but it is gone. Actually, wait, is it? Wait,
you know, provinces in Canada also have their own flag. So, you know, I shouldn't be surprised about the fact that Texas has its own flag.
OTG for damage. Just in case. Alright, there we go. Finds the hit. Poka. No! The existence of Fury. That's so scary. Do you?
But I couldn't tell you what the flag for Ontario is, where I am. But I could tell you what the flag for Montreal or for Quebec is. They have like some blue and white thing with some kind of thing and a cross going on.
Don't worry, I did hear you.
I think none of it has like an Inukshuk on it, so that's kind of easy to tell.
Okay, wow, actually didn't get there in range. It's an opportunity for Noka. Avoid the hit by. Wow, punished hard for that assist calling. Oh no, and it results in Echo. That's like worst case scenario, your assist.
That Jeff says Sonic and Inzem played out of their fucking minds the whole tourney. No spoilers, please. No spoilers, please.
Bad position here, the Shroud. Here's the Shroud. Ooh,
what's that?
What's the pickup?
Ouch.
No, there isn't. Oh,
Yo, Bear Daddy coming through with the 5 gifted. I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
Okay.
You know, maybe one of these days we'll go on MK again. One of these days, all right? One of these days. Thank you very much for the 5 gifted. I appreciate that.
Fury damage. Plus the low health pool of a
Adam Murphy coming through with a tier 1 resub, almost missed it. Says let's got it. Let's got it indeed. Welcome.
Just take the extra damage, gets caught.
Obi says I live in Virginia. Ours has a boob.
The side switch.
Actually,
way out. All right, Poka opened up as Noka has an opportunity. What are we gonna get from this? Limit strike.
Okay, so I've been playing MK till you can get your fix of Avatar. You're going all in on Avatar, Cupcake. What about Tokon?
The thing is, there's no guarantee that Poka will want to pop it in this. No, the bait.
True, the lady has one kit out. Yeah, I'm gonna Google search this.
What is the path here?
What is it? Virginia? Virginia flag.
Scenario, I would say.
Okay, what's the setup? If you guess wrong, it's over. Oh, the tech! Oh, we found it! But no Fury! Still no Fury! Oh my god! The tech! On the other side! I can't believe it! No managed to
got me
victory
looking at a Virginia flag. I missed that. Hold on, we're going back.
It's over.
But yeah, you're right. There is. Doesn't even look like a boob though. Just looks like a chest. Okay.
Guess wrong, it's over. Oh, guess the game scenario, I would say.
Going on here?
Okay, what's the setup? If you guess wrong, it's over. Oh, the tech!
The tech?
Oh, we found it!
Oh,
but no Fury!
Oh, the tech!
Still no Fury!
Oh my god!
Oh my god! The tech! On the other side! I can't believe it!
That was something.
Managed to snatch victory from the
Showcase has no time for Tokon, only Avatar.
Holding onto that break for dear life, and Noka desperately
Adam
trying
says,
to
how
play
are you
around
today?
it.
I'm doing good, Adam. How you doing?
Absolutely shocked that in those scenarios, Poka was just refusing to go for it. It was stopping.
You know what? Maybe before Avatar comes out, we'll revisit MK1. How about that, Bear Daddy? I do appreciate the gifted subs.
I know it moved on to the next round, but my brain is so struggling to process what we just saw there. The air text, the reversal. Okay.
Talk about a swift change in momentum.
We are missing quite a few instances here, but at least for Noka it's resulting in damage dealt.
As long as you're not taking any damage, who cares? You're still in the lead, and that's going to be the Hikari dead. This was looking so bad for Noka, and this turnaround is legendary.
No, but it was going to be a 2-0. It was looking like the cleanest 2-0, but no. Noka bringing it back, but let's not count out Poka, who goes for a risky wake attack.
Poka,
and I feel like
Noka.
that really was the main difference
Noka from
here.
France.
I think when Noka can get those knockdowns,
not that guy.
get those setups on deck,
Or is
and is
it?
ready
I mean,
to punish.
is it racist for me to think that this guy's
Puts you in
Japanese?
so much of a better spot because Poka
Like,
does
there
not
are
want to just sit there and
Asian
block.
people
Poka
in
wants to be
France.
in the driver's seat, wants to be controlling the pace
Possible,
of the match.
but I'm not just assuming
But
this guy's from Japan
able to put a stop
and
to
this
it there
guy's from
was
France.
Noka. We're going to a game
Just assuming.
3. Wow, and again, on the cusp of it looking like a dominant 2-0, not meant to be. And match 3, here we go. Someone's getting eliminated and someone's moving on.
Right, first blood.
Bad Jeff says low-key glad NRS hasn't announced anything yet. Too many fighting games I want to play. I would be fine if they announced something and then just said it's coming out next year. I'd be okay with that. These combos are sick.
See the synergy between this team and how the assists work, right? Especially for Hikari. I feel like Ari's assists are so good for Hikari in general.
Oh, but a full catch. Second we saw that handshake, you know there's going to be some kind of advanced, the counter assist.
From where I said, the only thing that really turns me off from
from
Tokan before V4 fight. I'm sick of playing
pressure
team fighting
then,
games. Like, the thing is, that's totally fair. You don't have to play all 4 though. You could play and just use one character. That I actually kind of like about it, but I'm also a little bit over the whole team thing. And like, now that I've experienced Avatar, I just really want to play more of it. And I don't know if I want to dish out like whatever price it is for Tokan right now.
About Noka's got those.
The crispy execution on these difficult bypaths. Yeah, definitely not a character for the faint-hearted when it comes to execution, but Noka knows a thing or two. And a full pickup though, and we're actually going coast to coast. The corner carry on Hikari, quite disgusting. With the strike, set up. Yep, the pressure. Oh, level 3, it connects. Okay, Noka. I mean,
never liked this level 3 that much.
The next round, if you find an opportunity to use it, go for it. This is gonna chunk. Oh, that did enough! Takes out just enough! And wait a minute, surviving that way, Fury. No.
Was that a cross-up?
We're not going to matter. That level 3 is going to shut down any chance.
I mean, Poka had the meter available. Cut the clouds.
Cool.
Poka saying, you want to hit me with a level 3? Fair enough, but I've got one too, buddy. And here we go, match point again. But, I mean, let's not count out Noka. I mean,
game 2 was quite game when anything is possible, mate. The bait. Just the last minute, the hesitation there, the delayed tag.
Yeah, okay, just hitting the Hikari, making sure that the freestyle option is completely gone.
Yes, indeed, the reversal.
Oh my, what's happening?
A bit of a weird side switch there. Reversal comes out, but you're still not safe. Forced to use the break as well now as Poka.
Hang on, wait a minute, this is
He says I don't really enjoy single character fighters since they feel too tight.
And again, Poka,
What do you mean by that?
I think every time Poka has been on the receiving end of that setup has done anything but block. But again, even blocking itself isn't exactly a safe option.
I love it that 2XKO has straight up Juggernaut as an option. 4v4 and Tokan is going to be a lot for my brain to handle, but I'll be on Blade day 1.
Not going to work out for Poka in that instance. Okay, there's a super assist at the very least. Will connect Poka, given an opportunity now, gets the side switch as well. Here we go, the classic Ari setup. Yeah, punishes it this time, correct timing.
But it's one of those situations where if you get the roll punish and there really is no tag to make it a full combo, sometimes you'll be content to take that damage just to escape the corner.
Oh, huge dash punch. Oh, a Hellbreaker into handshake, okay. Noka's still here. Oh, wait, attack, that was such a bold choice for Poka. Who is now approaching the Fury, but the question is, will Poka look to activate it? Noka, do you want to save? Okay, no. The delay on deciding whether you're going to break or not. Poka just immediately goes to the level 3, which means that Noka now on the back foot again. But
level 3s in this game, the cinematics are really pretty.
It's getting scary now. But Ari, with no meter off the back of that level 3, has very few ways to deny the breaker should have hit connect. Especially now the super assist has gone. Interruption.
The Fury!
And the counter Fury! We're still alive, but for how long?
You can't be chipped down, Fury. You have to be hit, and you will be hit on the punished retreating guard.
Was that Poka?
Poka finding the magic moment.
Yo, I just noticed he has Nissan as a brand, as a sponsor.
GG's. Moment. Retreating.
Look at that. He has Nissan. I love their instant noodles. I had it today.
Poka finding the magic moment in the final instances.
Tag fighters is loose where you can express stuff and figure new team combos and stuff. Single fighters, there's an optimal way to play for each character. It's very structured. I see what you mean by that. It does seem like Avatar is not like that though. Avatar seems like there's like a ridiculous amount of like freedom and character individual expression that can be made through just your character and like the 3 variations that they can be.
/EVO 2026. This will be going on throughout these tournaments, not just 2X.
Yeah, thank you AT&T. The EVO
M80. Fun fact, guys. I'm pretty sure that this team, M80, is the one that actually bought out my old sponsor, Beast Coast. So Beast Coast is actually like was absorbed by them, and Beast Coast is no longer a thing, unfortunately.
Of course, presented by AT&T, but pretty one-sided predictions. The people definitely believing that Hikari has this, but I mean, we're hearing it. Globo does have some supporters here.
If Sonic's dropping stuff, I am cooked.
Hikari.
You know, I think I saw some people say that Toph is actually like a decent amount easier, and like I was playing Toph and like her combos, I do think they're harder than like NRS game combos, but they are doable.
Live crowd, we love them.
M80 is also a type of ammo.
Okay, but unfortunately, not to be a broken record, but losers bracket, one of these superstar players must go home.
Toph was the first character I was interested in, and then I ended up playing Katara because I thought she was cool and I liked like combos that she was capable of, and I liked like her flow movement. But her combos are so difficult. Like I had to put her down and take a look at Toph.
Globo, though, it's just the team choice. Still rocking the Yasuo Teemo.
So this is Globo and Hikari, and they were saying earlier that Hikari is like the favorite because I think he won EVO Japan or something.
Funky little companion.
And dude's using Kali and Ari against Yasuo Teemo. Oh yeah, Yasuo. I thought he was like kind of busted at some point.
We saw a tremendous amount of like mid-screen mushroom super useful.
Play Firelord Azula, she's actually so easy.
But we see the same thing clipped.
Korra felt super intuitive to play, coming from other games. I was debating if I wanted to try out Korra. I've never been a huge fan of Korra as a character. She has some cool combos, but then again, I feel like every character in the game has cool combos in Avatar. Yasuo got nerfed to mid-tier. Oh really?
That should be a dead character for sure. Hard tag.
Rini is saying in a game like 2XKO I can figure out players by how they play and navigate their character mix-up versus single fighter. All top players of the characters play too similar with only a slight difference. I do see what you mean by that in certain situations, especially if I'm comparing to like Mortal Kombat. It's like if you play one, I don't even know, Sindel. If you play one Sindel Tremor, you basically played all the Sindel Tremors. They're all kind of like that. So I get what you mean by that. But at the same time, sometimes people will rise above the rest and just be way better. Like Connie's Homelander is just so much better than every other Homelander, but then every other Homelander is essentially the same Homelander.
You don't buy a present, you get given it. Who's giving the present, idiot? Me.
That just has never watched the shows, but Korra game from Platinum was sick as hell, so I tried it first. I'm not sure what you're referring to for that. But dude, bad jab. Avatar, The Last Airbender, I'm telling you right now, that show is literally a god tier show. Like it holds up so well. I watched it when it first came out, like, you know, when I was, I think at the time I was like some teenager, but then I rewatched it a few years back with my wife because she had never watched it and she enjoyed it, and I enjoyed watching it again. At some point in time when my daughter is old enough, I'll watch Avatar with her again. But I feel like she has to be at least, like somewhere between the ages of like 6 and 8, maybe. I don't know.
So number one thing you got to do though is ensure that when you finally land that hit, your combos and your pressure and your mix-ups are airtight. You worked so hard to get in on this team. You have to make it count.
Pretty probably said to get Dark AF2 like bloodbending in the first episode, like airbender skulls and stuff. Yeah, yeah.
Impatient on the way in either. Globo has clearly put up quite a neutral presence, but Hikari, I mean, time is on his side. He's got a lot of life. Only 30 seconds left to go in the round, but no reason to go in as Hikari. Yeah, I like that. Poke the shroud down the neutral, getting access to those enhanced specials.
Oh,
yeah, a little bit damage to Ari. Oh, the parry as well. Yeah,
Platinum Games made Bayonetta, made a Tora game a while back. Delisted now, but it was insanely good. Oh, okay.
There's no way on this earth that Globo's going to pop Fury here. You've only got like 13 seconds left to go. You're physically not going to have time to make a comeback, so hold on to the break. Hold the fact that, look, this round's very likely not going to go my way. The Azuna drop confirms it, but at least now, in round 3, our resources are looking much better.
Much better.
It was smart to hold on to the break.
Dude, I have to say though, it's really cool that Ketchup and Mustard are commentating this. They've always been like goated, like SS tier commentators in the NetherRealm space for mainly Mortal Kombat, but I think they also commentated a fair amount of Injustice. And yeah, it's cool to see them commentating 2XKO on the big stage. I think they're just good to listen to, you know.
Ooh, okay. Must have been like the last active frame of the dart there. A bit of cheeky poison as well. Oh, hello, Hikari. Big hit. That's something Hikari loves to do. That airborne control with the airborne projectiles, whether it's Ari, whether it's the kunais.
Fast knowledge and how it's synergy since they're twins, yeah. And they've been, like, not even just because they're twins, but it's like, you know, if they've been doing this together for, like, well over a decade, they're definitely going to be experienced.
That's not going to stop you from getting punished. Timo now left on his own.
Everyone were giving them props for this top 8.
Now the cooldown is finished. But this is going to be a scary situation because now Timo stuck by himself. You realistically have no reason to push forward. There's a lot of mobility on the side of Hikari and Ari, so Timo's going to have to work really hard to get in.
Timo going invisible there.
However, let's see what we get from this. All the badges are ready though. We've got the mushroom badge, we've got the dart badge. Level 3 classes, level 3. I mean,
level 3.
Probably enough. I tell you what, of all the level 3s in this game, we see so much of that level 1, the big mushroom. You'll be forgiven for forgetting what that level 3 looks like.
I was about to say, I actually don't know if I've seen that level 3 from Timo. They always just do the mushroom and the dart.
It's a really big deal because now it's left to more of a 1v1.
He's invisible again!
Call in assists and stuff like that, but you lose the handshake tag, and that is such a big deal. I mean, Timo is well equipped to make the solo comeback. The problem is he doesn't have the health to make many mistakes, and that's the issue. 2 meters on the side of Hikari, Fury ready to go as well. I mean, we're definitely quite evenly matched, even though Globo is down on the meter. It's not just about landing one hit, though, for Globo, at least. It's going to be, there's one, Fury first, and there it goes. Now the Fury's activated, you have to fight an Hikari that is much faster, much higher damage, and you're Timo. Don't get hit, mate. Okay, the super assist to completely mow the lawn and clear the field, but Globo manages to find it. Okay, even if this combo doesn't kill, it's taking time.
Yeah, time.
6 seconds left on the clock. I think Globo takes it. 3, 2. Is
no
it
super?
help or the timeout? It's the timeout. What a
okay. Globo got it over Hikari, and Hikari's the favorite.
But even seeing that the Fury popped the combo timer long enough to just go into the timeout, that would have extended a little bit. I actually think there was a path that Globo was going for that could have got the KO too, just if the time let it finish, but Globo played that so well. Again, it comes down to that 1v1, right? It's that ultimate, you know, immovable object meets unstoppable force dynamic, right? Hikari just wants to use that lightning fast movement speed, the crazy mix-up potential to get in, do crazy things. Timo built so well at just building the space. And when it comes down to that 1v1, it really is anyone's game.
Timo just not the type of character that I would ever play, though. The amount of just like keep away and setup required is just not what I go for.
Dynamics of 2XKO, ultimately. You can have these lightning fast matches, but if it's a game that goes down to the last moment in every round,
that looks cheap.
Getting spent, it takes a while. You've got to be focused all the way through. Wonderful start here for Globo. Hikari already almost KO, but lovely pickup. Take the damage.
Luke is saying they need to address Timo because he's kind of ruining top 8s right now in terms of viewer experience. Yeah, like I do think Timo's definitely not as interesting to watch.
Ultimately here, but with no tag available.
It's one of those things where it's like, if only one person's using it in a top 8, I think it's fine. But when you see a lot of people with that same type of game plan, it's just not entertaining.
Okay, Hikari taking out the Yasuo.
Mirror matches are awful. Oh, I can imagine.
Honestly, I feel like the character
Go to 122nd timeout every round. That's gross.
Situation, so definitely got a good position to bring it back anyway. Ooh, hello. Yeah, I love that dynamic. Beating the projectile super, kind of moving upwards to make it whiff.
Oh, parry.
You do parry the assist and you're at the fullest of full screen. Depending on character, even finding a punish is difficult. I guess the bonus is that you force them on that 4-second cooldown, but if you don't get punished, who cares?
They have a lot of cool costumes, actually. A lot of cool costumes and different color palettes for a lot of these characters I've noticed through watching this top 8. And that's one thing I've always hated about like NetherRealm games when it comes to like top 8s and tournaments. They always just have shit on default, and they don't really show off the different costumes or the brutalities and stuff available in the game. It's always just fucking default. I'm like, why? Why can't we show off like the cool shit?
Oh my word, Globo with the round. The Teemo comeback is real.
If we see a 2-0 in this matchup, oh my goodness gracious.
I mean, that will be Mr. Momentum is Globo.
You gotta be feeling pretty good. I mean, look, we're not gonna think too far ahead. Hikari, an absolute legend in the space for a good reason. But match point down. You gotta make something happen here. There's not much time left.
Fantastic position to be in though for Globo. I just have the room for error should you
Such an uncomfortable neutral being established by Globo, perfectly playing around how Hikari's going to try and advance the space. Hikari is being patient, and with this, with every individual projectile, one less bit of damage you can take.
But even then, now we have the badge on deck, the mushrooms as well. Like Globo isn't even playing at full power right now with his Teemo. Oh, huge, yeah. You have to break immediately as Hikari.
Hey, post-break, you put them in the corner. This really is where you kind of want to keep Teemo. More screen space this annoying character has to work with, the better for him.
But even on this Hikari is trying to swing these airborne heavies, trying to look for some kind of air-to-air. But just Globo is being so patient and careful. That's the big thing. A lot of care coming out from Globo. Not to overcommit, not to put yourself in a bad situation. Keep that lead going. Time. I mean, we're quite even here, but in the set, Globo has the room to work with.
All right, there was a push block, but caught the jump back. This is a wonderful opportunity for Hikari. We're going to set up, beats the roll, and is able to turn that into a full combo thanks to the tag being available.
Yeah,
the super.
That's kind of crazy. You dead?
Hikari, we have a possible Zuna drop in our hands.
That was cool. Cool combo.
Just to get a serious advantage here, taking up the Yasuo, but I mean, I say that as if this Teemo hasn't been doing work by himself.
This Teemo has been the MVP of this match.
Loses a lot of these skins are from League, and they know what they're doing. What do you mean by that?
Like it's been in Globo's advantage for so long, but I mean, how
nice.
does Teemo take out
Cool
two practically full health characters in less than 20 seconds? I don't think it's possible.
With every second that counts down, your chances go down even more. I feel like we actually saw an exact repeat of this position in round 2 of game 1. So I feel like we're kind of just watching a bit of a rerun here. Hikari will comfortably take that final sequence.
Okay.
The match point continues, but Hikari, this is that chance to stabilize.
They make all their money from skins? Well, they have to for this. It's a free-to-play game, right? Free-to-play game, and the only way they're making any money is on cosmetics.
Right,
so they better have some good cosmetics.
Are coming through. But if Hikari has taken very little damage at the moment, there's no rush to force your way in. Look, this is a minefield of just stuff everywhere. But if we're not getting hit by it, just let him do it.
Hey, I mean, it ended up working out in Hikari's favor in the last round, right? As we got towards that kind of 30-second mark with, I mean, again, Teemo's combos there, they're quite long. He does actually need some time on the clock to work with.
That was the Hikari special, by the way, catching those guys, but you weren't able to turn it into a combo because Ari had been hit and knocked out of play. Forward throw from Yasuo. The OTG.
Oh, wow.
A quick wake up. That's the BT.
Actually, look, that backdash got punished. And the jump, Yasuo.
It kind of looked like Globo tried to confirm into that side switch pre-breaks just to see if they break and you still have the corner. Maybe I'm looking too far into that.
I mean, overall, it's looked really difficult for anyone to get these hits, though, in this neutral, because there's so many wayward hits, but you're not really in a position to always do something with it.
Dead.
And it's Teemo, so I'm going to guess you're dead there.
Oh yeah, goodbye. You're going for a ride. The last ride. Goodbye, Teemo, and now Hikari, a life bar away from tying things up, and that's going to be on the Yasuo. Oh, massive whiff, though, hang on. Yeah, you nailed this combo. I tell you what, Mustard, we've been seeing absolute magic happen from the Teemo. The Yasuo's kind of just been along for the ride, been more of like an assist machine than anything else. This is your opportunity to shine. Prove your worth, Yasuo. Globo, can you do it? Hey, with 6 meters to spend, that's 3 super assists.
Oh
that's
my God,
massive
look at the bars.
Yep. And there's no break for the side of Hikari, so this is all gonna be guaranteed. What do we get next? Limit strike, the setup, beautiful throw tech, that keeps you in the fight. Block after that throw tech as well. You cannot get hit by anything else. You know that's gonna be a level 3, some kind of confirmed Fury beatdown. Hikari got to the other side from that. That's crazy. That again, back to back. Oh no. Globo, I mean, 10 seconds on the clock. You don't die to this combo, but you need that time. The Fury not on your side. It keeps you alive and still with the life lead. And then even if Hikari gets hit, I mean, hang on, who's in the lead here? Oh, now it's definitely Hikari. Now it's definitely Hikari. Oh my word.
Wow.
What is with
That's
Hikari
close.
and late stage matches where the time is becoming important? Do you even remember Hikari's match to get into top 8 against Jakey the Snakey was like a timeout with like magic pixel. Literally, you could barely see the difference. And Hikari just using the time as a weapon in this series.
I'll tell you why. Because Hikari may be an explosive player, may have unbelievable offense when the occasion calls for it. Not always. If you are against these defensive teams and they are putting stuff all over the screen and they're trying to just cause trouble, you don't have to go in just because you don't have the range advantage. You can just sit pretty, you can let these things happen, you can get rid of the obstacles as and when you can, but you find your moment. If that moment takes 20 seconds to land, so be it. If you're healthy all the way and you finally land a hit and it's timeout territory, all of a sudden, you're in the advantage.
And this is going to be our final match of round 1 losers here in this top 8. Only 1 game left to go. Hikari starts off great this time. Okay, immediately putting this Teemo in the corner.
The earlier you kill Teemo, the better at the end of the
real.
day.
Get rid of
Hikari
that,
doing
man.
half of that work. The immediate tag out there now, and the crosser forces the break, but the reactions to punish. And unfortunately, Teemo gets brought in afterwards, so that is a dead main character right there. Nope, never mind.
Not quite.
What was I talking about?
I feel like there was a path there to get it, but I mean, again, Hikari had a massive lead. You know, go limit strike, build up more resources, regardless.
I ain't gonna lie, when I see a less than half-life Teemo, I just assume you're dead.
I think it's safe to assume that,
that he would go there, but he's so low HP.
Taking away the cookie crumble. Does Teemo still life regenerating that grey life, which is important. However, Hikari very much still doing what he wants here in this match.
This has been a perfect way for that first round of Game 3 to go if you're in Hikari's shoes. You've spent all of the other matches just having to play so reserved, so patient, kind of scoring first blood immediately in this game and just making it endless with offense.
What was that?
Handshake tag.
Sheesh.
The whip punish Teemo there. That was just total screen control, and now Hikari goes to match point. Globo started the set so well, but Hikari really has kind of found his groove. And now it's on Globo to adjust. But will we see it? Yep, okay, just using the super, just clear out the Teemo neutral.
Anything you can do to just declutter the screen gives you so much more to work with.
I mean, it's like Ari's going to struggle to build the meter again either, right? Exactly. He can afford to go for that. Ooh, hello. I like how Hikari has been doing that in his neutral. When you can tell you've got the space to do it, just setting up the shroud in the neutral. Just setting the shroud like that, there's quite a lot of recovery, but if you're very confident that the opponent is not going to be going in right as you go for it, you see a decent advantage. Oh, hello, there's the low.
You'll notice how often Hikari is spending, like, in that neutral space, absolute full screen, or maybe just shy of it, because you're not just looking at Teemo, you're looking at assist Yasuo range. You've always got that distance in your head. Try and stay just on the outside of it. Whiffs get a punish.
Okay, this nice hit. What you want for Globo. Staying in place. Ooh, tries to up back. Good block on the multi-hitting jump in. Oh, anti-air. Get out of my airspace, says Yasuo. And still Hikari. It's going to be now. These push blocks have been crucial, but the parry.
What a parry.
Globo still in this match. Still in it. In the mental state. And it's definitely working on a decent lead here. Hello, combos. And then we tag back in. Wait, hang on.
What?
Oh god, that does so much damage.
What?
Wait, and again,
What?
another one,
What?
dumping the meters
What
for good
the
reason.
hell was
Goodbye,
that?
Ari.
What a wonderful path that was. And the catch as well, Hikari taking big damage. But much like the positions that Globo was in those previous 2 games, you're so low down on life, it's unlikely we're going to see a Fury. No doubt that will be saved for the next round.
Oh,
Was that 3 supers back to back? It
going
was.
the distance for another time, Evo. Game 3,
final match,
round.
final round.
We can obviously hear a lot of Globo fans in the crowd. I'm sure they'd love nothing more than to see the magic story happen. But Hikari, the Let's Go Globo chance
That's
here,
just tech
but
players
you're
come up with
fighting
this game is so
against
sick.
an Evo champion,
It is really cool.
the pedigree of Hikari.
There's a lot of cool stuff.
If anyone can
But
do
like
it in
I
this
can say the same
situation, surely
thing
it's gotta be
about
him.
like, you know, with
Hikari,
Avatar,
we see
like
it
I was
everywhere.
like
Good
literally
reason.
I
There's a certain
can
way to
watch
put it on the map.
so
You're
much
looking
matches
at
of Avatar.
But even this
Matches
first
go
round,
by
no
so
one is
quick and there's just so
rushed
much
to go
cool
in. Okay, yeah,
combos
trying
and
to
stuff
match
happening in that
screen
game
clear
that it
with
just makes you
dance.
want to keep
The benefit
watching,
of
keep
Timo being there
playing.
was kind of like
It's pretty
maneuver while
addictive.
shooting them.
You're facing off against those
I miss
projectile
Avatar.
supers, puts him in a good position.
I miss
It's been a long
Avatar,
time
man.
in
I
this
want to
round,
play
and I
that
feel like
game.
we're on the verge of almost
Oh,
seeing
play
the
it.
hit. Never mind. There have been no significant hits just yet. That is the first
Oh.
time, and even then, too far away to capitalize.
And that was on
Big
the back of
prices?
like a
Oh,
program
really?
holding
Dude.
attack from
Like,
Timo
for
as well.
real,
That
man.
pop was
For real.
absurd.
This round is looking straight 0 damage so far. and there's only
Diaphone
70
put out
seconds. This
a
round is
video
all
of him
neutral,
playing
and
against
both
like
players
sweaty
have it
players in like a
Oh,
2-hour
and the
video.
handshake to see
I
that
might
that
spend
the
a stream
idea
just
with this
watching
is
his video of
masterful
Avatar.
handshake right now.
I might do it. Maybe tomorrow. You know? No, we'll see. Part of me is wondering if I should actually watch and react to Street Fighter 6 top 8
There's not even a
at
combo's
EVO.
worth of health
Part of
on
me
either
is
side.
debating.
Practically dead the same on meter as well. We are truly evenly matched here, Evo.
Is this going to be the healthiest
Okay,
time
so
now?
love how
Known to man?
fast, how quick the gameplay is and how fast matches are. Dude, it's so good. What was that? Hold on. Let me put that back. That sounded like some crazy shit. I missed it.
Here, Evo. Is this going to be the healthiest timeout known to man?
What the hell was that?
Keep them coming! And there's the break! 30 seconds on the clock, and we've barely taken any
Ooh.
damage!
Globo and Hikari
Ooh.
straight up
Ooh.
freestyling in this game. It is all
Ooh.
neutral and all freestyle, but Hikari finds a significant hit here. The defense from Globo,
Ooh.
okay, the anti-ever couldn't get anything more from it. My word. Okay, again, Globo managed to
Wow, they're going
evade.
down to the last few seconds right now.
Have all the health bars agree! Clock, but big for Hikari. The break is still available. Is this going to be the healthiest timeout we've ever seen in this game? Oh, no!
Oh.
Went big there.
He's teabagging him! He stopped playing! Damn!
Wow, that is the confidence to
Damn,
know
yeah?
how much health you have left.
That's kind
I
of
cannot
crazy.
believe how little damage was done in that round, because that was just 2 players
Bad Jets
showcasing
Sokka was insanely hyped to watch
insane
alone.
patience.
I actually found
Just
I
grinding,
I
playing, competing,
loved
and especially
watching
2XKO.
a
These
good
are,
Katara
again,
and a good
regular
Toph.
faces in
But
both
like part
regions,
of that
whether
is
it's
biased
Japan
because
or USA.
since those are the
Okay,
characters I'm
ready
most
to go
interested in and was playing,
That's it, okay.
I will always
Wow,
enjoy
okay, I
watching
love already
good
the
gameplay
start.
because I
He is
feel
the
like
kind
I'm
of player
learning
who I've
while
seen
I'm
over and
watching
over again who will just
and
go
come
for round
allowing
start,
to like
running straight at you.
see ideas of what I
In
could
this match,
test. It's so
Lee's
fun.
moving back, and it's Poka that's just running it
Cupcake says hope rank
so
is
we've got
first
two
to 3, not
players
first to
definitely
2.
wanting to get
Same.
aggressive, but Lead being a little bit more patient and getting rewarded for it. Oh no.
Wow,
A reset.
the counter hit on the wake up too. Just caught pressing
Hunger.
buttons, trying to
It says
fight
when I
back,
stopped
but
playing
stopped
it for 10 minutes, I watched
Side
Avatar
switch,
stream. I want to hop
into
back
the
on.
corner.
Yeah.
A character dead already. Ari
I know
left
those
to
Zulu
come in,
combos are nutty,
but
they
you
are.
having to fight.
Obi says Diaphone was in a recent J1 video. Like what, playing Avatar or?
Missed it again, unfortunately. Either that or was trying to bait a break or something.
Probably played so patient against Timo that match. Yeah, I don't know how he does that because Timo is annoying as hell. So we got Bleed and Poka here. Okay, okay.
Strike. There's the setup.
Was Bleed in winners
We are not playing
top
any
8?
games. But then again, I
Did
guess
he
with the break
qualify for
available, you
top 8
can't
on the
play
winner's
those kind
side?
of risks.
I don't remember who he was playing. Oh, I think he played Supernoon, and he kind of got fucked up.
Gets clipped. Now Poka putting him right back in the same situation again. No meter this time.
Wow! There we go! Straight up dive bomb. Right, activate. But the technical was there to continue the combo.
What is his damage?
Why not go
Oh.
for a second? Can't
Oh,
quite
oh.
find it. But it doesn't matter.
Meh.
The final hit is landed regardless. Poker 1 round down. Bleed in the driver's seat going into round 2.
Oh, I love that round start too. Round 1 was just Poka running in. Round 2, going for that S1 with the Kali. Just that dive in covered by the Ari assist. Poka definitely wants to get the advantage as early as possible. Wow, that's as often as possible.
Very rare at this level that technical will just connect clean like that at range, but anything's possible at EVO.
It does cover like half the screen if you can get it set up. The difficulty is finding the activation time.
Side switch!
Oh,
So cheeky,
oh.
but no! The overcommitment, punished for it now as Hikari. Back in the game.
Oh.
Gonna get a big, yep. What are we gonna get from it? Shroud,
Okay, yeah.
Oh,
the
what
roll,
was
the fearlessness, bleed. Just not afraid to pick these bold options on Wake Up.
Unfortunately for Poka as well, I feel like that path, we do commonly see the Shuriken super into the Azuna drop, but was like a shred of super away from having that second meter.
Vic Fridge, what up? Says we getting back into 2X? No, I'm just watching Evo top 8.
Of confidence in over time,
But I have no intentions of playing this game.
oh, nice parry.
Push block as well.
Oh, the double jump to make the overhead whip, insane. Oh no, didn't get it again. Poka with quite a few combo drops. A lot of execution errors. I mean, daggers on these standing lights.
Yeah,
Into another parry.
It's a lot worse than that though, Mustard, because look at where you are. Your back's to the corner, the level 1 is spent, the technicals, and here we go. Where we get extra damage, the pressure, relentless. Oh, God!
Oh,
Happy
what was
birthday.
that?
That was looking so bad!
Oh.
Bleed even went for an air tech chase, but
Whoa.
the throw tech was ready for it. The fact that that
Oki
Anya
mix
whiffed
is
as
so
well,
strong in
if it
this
weren't for
game,
that
it's
assist,
insane.
Bleed would have actually been
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel
Making
about
a
that.
witch!
It doesn't
The
make me
Fury
want to
dash
play it.
cancel to be able to punish the break, that was disgusting.
That was what we refer to as a try-hard maneuver.
Yes.
The dash cancel out of Fury just to bait that break? Are you kidding me?
Hey man, that is the type of sweaty play you would expect.
Young man reactions, bro. Young man reactions.
Hey, I mean, Fury is so scary for a number of reasons, but being able to dash cancel just about anything has just a laundry list of applications. Being able to bait breaks like that is merely one of them. Oh, wow. What a start. Lead game 1 on the board now against Poka.
Poka looking pretty good here in this first
You know, if I
round.
were to play
Turn around
2XKO,
now.
I feel like this is the type of team I'd probably be interested in. What Poka's using. This Hikari Ari team, I think they look kind of cool.
Begging you to press a button, and you do.
Oh, that entire sequence resulting in Echo gone too. That was just all control from Poka start to finish, and here's Alawi again. Wow, that was like such a long distance crouching medium. I mean, I know Alawi's, it's probably our longest range, like most traditional grounded button, but I caught Poka on the way in. One hell of a prediction from Bleed, and it did work out. Can't get anything on the technical, but at least a little bit of
seems like your type of
Any
character
little
for
chunk of
sure.
damage you can do is gonna be good
She
against
seems,
Hikari, though.
I just like her
Despite
aesthetic.
lacking, but not
Her
going back to
combos
too
look sick.
much.
Content to let this rock at the moment. There was a possible happy birthday that we saw moments before that, but just couldn't quite find it.
Oh, I like that setup.
Ooh.
You see the frame kill, those intentional whiffing of the normals to make that meaty timing consistent. Resulted in a pretty disgusting setup. Wow! Okay, just slapping Echo on one side and then Alawi the other. Damn. I guess we
Think
take
you'd
those.
like Thresh? You think so?
Those indeed.
I don't know about Thresh.
Wake up, but punished all the same. Really,
Probably
really good
Ari's
round
the
there
best
from
team
Poka.
right
Just
now?
assertive
Really?
from start to finish. Betrayed, but oh dear, that's a happy birthday.
Yeah, but happy birthdays for Hikari, particularly punishing. I feel like all of her combos just completely capture both opponents for like the entire time. Important time to break their bleed.
Ooh.
That, you don't see that jump in every day for a cross-up.
I mean, it's not uncommon to see it from Ari, just that was a weird angle for it to connect. Alright, oh no, wait a minute, wait, is this?
This is a Hikari, man. You know what's coming.
Yeah, that
know
is
what's
so
coming.
much
Dead?
damage.
That was so much damage.
Oh, if it's the Azuna drop, you just have to think it's probably gonna do it.
Hey,
Right.
there was one time in this top 8 it didn't. I guess miracles
Yeah,
happen
and it
every
was
now
like
and then.
1% left afterwards.
Theory big.
Oh, I guess after the
But this is total control for Poka right now. This is much more the turnaround you need after that first game.
set up. Okay, but second time we've seen Bleed go for that option. A risky option indeed, but if it works,
The first time we saw it, at least he had the breaks to cover you. Not the case this time. I think it's just it's telling that Bleed is so willing to just make those decisions, but Poka's still ready to punish the break as well. We are just trading play for play.
It's like, obviously he's gonna break, right? You had to.
You either allow yourself to get killed, or you just say screw it, I'm gonna risk it, and that's it.
But I feel like a big adjustment though in that match was game one as a round start situation was constantly just round start, run in, round start, commit to something. A lot more reserved, especially in that final round for Poka. So Poka maybe just slowing down a little bit, maybe looking for those key moments a little bit more. Oh, I just connected. Been not afraid to be bold on wake up his Bleed, but that's one of the first times we've seen a significant punish or a counter in that situation. However, stunned. Seeing the breakout of the whiffing the 2H.
Vic Fish says a B Biohazard duo would have went hard. You know, if this game came out
against like Aria,
10 years ago, then we probably would have done it.
Get into punish. You can't be getting away with it, and that is not going to be the case. Poka taking out Echo here. Poka did have to turn that into a two-touch scenario, though. We were about half a second away from the Hikari being back. Oh, that would have turned into a combo off the grab. But look at this.
Only bad thing about Hikari are her low health and bad assist.
Until
she's dead.
The tag launch. It's
His bad assist.
So please finish the job. Thank you very much. Just like that, Poka on the verge of eliminating Bleed before top 4.
You know, I'd rather see Poka win because I'd rather see more of his team.
Side switch now, the pressure from Malawi, that overhead as well. We will turn that into a combo. Yes, we will. Damage continues. Tag launch, and there we go. The setup. It's time for the tentacles. Just clipped by it, and now the dirty stuff, the hard tag allowing Echo to continue to party.
Ooh. That really is the crux of the setup though, right? Is get the tentacles out, switch to Echo, set up a clone, and just mad. Very hard to defend against. Now Ari, okay. Ari has the teams here to get the job done.
But it's going to be Ari on her own, so we're not going to be able to see no tag launch into Hikari, however much bajillion% damage she finishes the job with.
I mean, Ari, oh wow, that just connected.
Straight
to super as well. Yeah.
Wow.
Just try and make it as hard to play around the Fury as
Ian Bio greater than Sonic and Inzem?
Cancel off the anti-air, because you know they're probably going to
in no world, man. In no world.
Staggering off the light, but the light connected.
All right, possible last chance here for Bleed.
I guess that's the downside. Oh, wow, what parry. That's the downside. Oh, the cancel, never mind.
Badger says her super assist when she's dead is God tier? Oh, really?
Wow, the count hit. And waited so long to try and catch up. That was so smart. Waited as long as possible. You don't need to extend the combo with anything but the super to get the KO. But if Poka even hesitated, just flinched and went for the break, Bleed was ready for it, but was able to cover both options. We're going to a, wow, game 3, final round again.
Only at EVO Vegas, baby. That's what it's all about. You get the best of the best. You know these games are going to go the distance.
You know, when Alawi has the screen locked in place like that, full screen, you just don't feel like Echo can get behind you, but here we are. Never mind, Poka. I used to get the best of it again.
All right, there's that limit strike into orb.
Wake up attack block. No wake up attack this time though from Bleed. That situation. Oh, the tentacle. The full screen summons. Yeah, Alawi has been doing so much work in this entire set.
That's a huge amount of damage for Hikari to take on the back end. A bit of a dangerous advance there, because that's a happy birthday. Not only is it going to result in likely a dead Echo, but look at how much damage Alawi took. The comeback has to happen, but it's so much harder now.
Oh, massive anti-air. Oh, wait, hang on. You tried something optimal with a delayed jump M. Wasn't quite able to find it. Oh, okay, the fact that connected left base jump cancel away. Oh my goodness, Bleed was able to stay on it. Damage for it anyway.
That is one hell of a turnaround, and now it looks like an even Steven situation. Not just health, not just meter, but Fury as well.
Is he dead?
Oh no! Do you Fury? No! Decided not to Fury. Angle of a attack, and again, this is insanity! Poka with the patience of a saint, and it's Bleed who has to pop the Fury with the grab against the throw tech as well. This is crazy!
What is going on here? It's a grab, but I fear that might be the end. There is a level 3! And it will be spent by all accounts. And could be a victory for Poka.
What up, Light Streak? How you doing?
Nice
we're thinking about it, but I feel like that's the end. Yeah. I mean, at that level, it's no doubt they sat there and just watched in case. But right at the end, the grabs.
No, I've got to say, the absolute discipline that Poka showed there, and that's what it's all about right there.
That's cool.
I
the delayed pop off, very.
Of that scale with it.
That was that Japanese respect pop off, right? I wouldn't have done that.
Twins won in the original matchup. It was a fantastic.
I would have popped off before the super was finished.
Hikari just had a rather inspirational time at EVO Japan, because I know that, like, let's be real, Hikari wasn't like only out for a few days before the event, but with how technical she was when she first came out, her combos were very, very fiddly. There was a lot of execution required. Not just that, but the layers to the offense that you have. Dedicating to that character immediately is not easy.
I would have popped out early and lost.
And I feel like,
see, I would have known, bro. I would have known. Okay, here we go. It's a 1v2 situation.
I'm just gonna wait for the
That doesn't seem fair.
No, thanks Airhead's Aircam for these angles that
Airhead's Aircam. Let's go. Shout out to sponsors.
Now, this is overall a top 8, full of players who are no strangers.
Airhead's Aircam. You know, I like that. I respect that.
Bleed got 4th at EVO Japan. Poka was 7th at EVO Japan. So in this kind of instance, it's going to be Poka who advances forward. But it just goes to show a lot for the level of consistency.
Yes.
But this is, again, you know, as I said right at the start of the show, a game only ever has its... You only ever get one first EVO Vegas. You know, this is where EVO began. I know there's other events popping up here and there, but you know, EVO Vegas really is where it started and is still considered to be that kind of like main event in the grassroots scene. And for 2XKO, I think the overall competition really reflects that.
All right, well, the stage selector's coming through. I have a feeling this is going to be the start of quite the set. Not just 2 legendary players, but a run back of this very tournament. You know Hikari's looking for revenge.
So the twins Jinx, Thresh. I like that they have like a very unique team as well, it seems. I haven't seen anyone else do something quite like that. But only Jinx that I think is in the top 8.
Fantastic start for Hikari, set Shroud.
So Hikari's also using the Ari Akali, same as Poka. Maybe I should have been rooting for Bleed then, actually. I would have liked more diversity in the top 8. But this is a cool team, so it is what it is, you know?
Yeah, double super. There's the one. There's the number 2. Oh, it whiffed!
Oh, big whiff.
That was for sure a Jinx no more, but... not going to happen. I mean, at the very least, Hikari still has it going. Yeah, Jinx is going to get taken out here.
Damn.
The handshake timing.
Damn.
Ultimately, the goal there was to get rid of the Jinx. And even though the combo didn't do it, she basically got knocked out straight after. But this
imagine.
is, dare I say, an
Dude
impossible situation for Haru.
Believes.
This is like your
not a fucking chance.
That wasn't
not a fucking chance,
man. It is merely one round, so there's plenty of time. I just felt like Hikari there landed that first significant hit and just did not stop that suffocation of offense. The combo drop.
Vix's Hikari so far ahead of the game at this point. Like, the dude almost lost against the last person he played. I forget the name. Who was it that he played?
Herself is not the healthiest character in the game.
Globo, was it?
Too much at all.
It was such a close match. I don't know if that makes him quote-unquote so far ahead of the game. Like, sure, you could say he's maybe the best or whatever, but it's not like he's dominating in that type of fashion. Right now he kind of is, but, you know.
Slight patience just in case there was a wake-up attack, maybe in case there was a parry attempt. That 2x assist, though, creating the obstacles in front, finding the hit is Thresh. And Haru, what do you get from this? Limit strike, Lantern. Oh, tried to punish the roll. And the parry,
big parry. Oh, bad draw. That's too bad.
Distance, otherwise it will whiff completely. And in this case, it might cost Haru the life bar. Yeah, this is a full combo coming out.
What a bad drop that was.
Goodbye.
That's crazy.
Yeah, what an unfortunate mistake on the back of a clutch parry too. And that's an element to the twins that have been so good all weekend long, whether it's air throws, parries. These defensive choices have been good, but you know, you make the read, you've got to follow up with the execution. Okay, Toshi managed to find a standing light there to interrupt.
You know, speaking of twins, I wonder if the Chilean twins are doing anything outside of MK. Like, they could have got into a game like this, or maybe Avatar, or Tokon, You know, I wonder if the twins
dash in the air
are doing
to escape.
anything.
Very hard to escape that super. Wait a second.
Okay,
Wait a second. What's going to happen here?
Does that catch the knives? It does!
Oh,
that does so much
almost
damage.
killed.
However, Hikari with a pick
Wow.
left. The Lantern has other plans.
I don't know how Hikari avoids that, honestly. The super assist, that absolute verticality that it covers, just looms ever closer.
Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, and that's it.
I mean, Toshi was on the verge of making it happen, you know, was playing clean, but that's the downside to those comebacks from one hell of a deficit is, even if the whole comeback is starting to go well, you're only ever going to be like 1 or 2 mistakes at best away from losing the game anyway. Unfortunately, that is what's going to happen there for the Twins. And we are still in 2 out of 3 territory, 1 more loss, and they will be eliminated. Hikari going on.
Anyone in the chat know who sent Hikari to losers in this game?
As the favorite, losers bracket be damned. Still very much as one to watch. Oh wow, full catch on those standing lights. But will that change the combo part? Oh, okay, maybe getting wires crossed a little bit there.
Yeah,
oh, not quite. Oh,
Projectile massively messing with the combo timing, but Hikari is taking so much damage already.
That was such a thresh interaction as well. Like 2 kind of, let's be honest, kind of dropped combo situations. And Hikari was like,
oh,
no,
what?
It tracks all the way up
That
until
was
the very end.
weird.
And this has been a bit of a scrambly round.
No, Haru is definitely getting some opportunities here, but unfortunately letting
He was the
most of them
Twins,
slip
yeah.
through his fingers. Here comes Toshi. At the very least as a duo, I know you're very much still going to be paying attention, but at least kind of giving you a break. Haru making a lot of uncharacteristic errors in this round. Has to kind of clean things up.
Like I say, you can't look into the mind of a player, but it's fair to assume there is quite a lot of stress taking place. We are late into this 2XKO EVO bracket, and this is where emotions run high. Hikari will absolutely take out the remaining life there of Jinx. It will be now Haru.
It was way before top 8? Oh, really?
You would assume that these parries will be a better option versus Ari in this version of the game, right? You know, like some advantage taken, adjustments made to those jump balls, maybe parrying just a bit easier to find, but even then, parries are never guaranteed. If your opponent reads them, you're wide open and you waste that meter for your troubles.
Instant jump to match in the air. I really love that airborne block stream from Hikari.
Wow. I actually cannot believe that jump held connected from there. Fresh got those long limbs.
Oh, that's the airborne kunai. May as well call that one the Hikari special. How much success he gets from that. On reaction call and the Ari assist turn into a full combo. So much from just an airborne projectile. The damage.
Whoa, okay. Okay, no hesitation on that. Instant Fury Pop with Haru.
It's brave.
Okay, but hey, with this life,
Jig, what up, Jig?
doesn't take much to finish this off. Okay, dashing through, recovers in time. Ooh, no! All the projectiles that would have...
Exactly.
All of the projectiles that would have hit Ari were destroyed by Ari's projectile with the air throw. Yeah, and didn't want to go for the OTG core because they were respecting the Fury, but it didn't happen. We've seen how many times Haru has got that back throw in the air and picked up off the ground. But Hikari had the break.
Jesus, how's the baby? My baby is very much not a baby anymore. Very much a toddler.
And just like that, Hikari
randomly emotional,
this would be
but I think that's normal.
But we're not quite finished. Here comes Thresh. Must nail every combo, every setup. They have no room for error.
Oh my god.
Match point down. Set up, Jinx as well, chases it down in the air, but able to find your way out. Not just that, but put your opponent in the corner as well. Oh, no. The defense is always going to be tested.
Not yet. I mean, I feel like the chances are quite high you will build. One of the questions, will you get it before you lose the character? Oh, the dash up light!
You have to wonder what this next setup's going to be. Pretty much every defensive toll, hang on a minus. Set up. No, we're just
what is this combo?
We are killing. And
breaking.
If we don't break, we're dead.
It also goes to show they value having 2 characters up over having access to Fury.
Is there snaps in this game? Can you force a character out?
Hikari still has them right where he wants them.
It's not looking good, Mustard. A bit late on the challenge, but wait, they both whiffed the grab. A bit of a weird encounter, but one that benefits Hikari.
I feel like Hikari was
Only
trying to
Juggernaut
punish the roll,
can?
and Toshi was trying to throw tech just in case the punish was late, but they both whiffed, and because Hikari whiffed first, he recovered first and was able to punish it. Hikari now in such a fantastic position, it is all up to Haru. The super assist comes out, gets behind, but no, the coverage! If you hit this combo, that is it. Hikari eliminates the twins here at EVO 2026.
That looked dominant.
He will advance.
That is going to be sweet revenge for Hikari. I know there was always a personal goal at this level of play, the people that take you out, or in this case, yeah, the players, not just the player. You get the chance to run it back, top 8 on the biggest stage of them all. That's where you want to get your revenge. Teams. A lot of the time it's actually Inzem the one doing the solo grind.
So now we get to see Sonic again. Sonic Inzem, 78.8% pick rate over Supernoon's 20.2.
Significant advantage to SonicFox and Inzem. Only 20% of the people online back in Supernoon, but I mean, if you've been watching competitive 2X, you know that Supernoon, second place, that's pretty much like his lowest placing when it comes to an EVO. That's bloody impressive.
Make sure you're at home as well. For the EVO fantasy pick presented by TNT. You can get involved in these predictions yourself. Just keep an eye on the graphics and the socials as we go.
I remember way back when you could do like fantasy predictions and stuff for EVO. I don't remember when it stopped, but I know like back when I was like first getting into stuff, like back in like 2013, 2014, maybe even 2015, they brought it back this year. Yeah, I saw that they brought something like that back. I didn't do any of it because I wasn't as invested this EVO, but I had some fun doing fantasy predictions way back in the day, and I remember like I would do pretty well in my fantasy picks. I won like a Smash GG, water bottle, and T-shirt because I was in like the top 2 or 3 of predictions, and I think I got like a bottle opener as well.
We gotta say it, you know, Supernoon, second place at 2XKO.
Alright, so Sonic Inzem against Supernoon, and okay, so now Sonic is and Inzem are on a Teemo Jinx team. That's kind of crazy that these guys have multiple teams that they run as a duo together, because earlier Sonic was on Ari and Inzem was on Thresh. And now I'm guessing it's Sonic on Jinx and Inzem on Teemo.
They dominate that neutral. They fill
That's kind of an interesting team.
They win the game even without.
I would love to see Supernoon go back to the
Darius. A little bit of real estate, one projectile at a time. I tell you what, we were having conversations with Sonic and Inzem separately. I believe it was Friday. You know, we were talking about the characters and teams they're bringing forward. The answer was, we're bringing forward all of our teams, and we're either going to counter pick or just pick who players don't like to fight, right? There's so much experience at hand. But that's the benefit you get when you're a player at this level and you're used to fighting the same opponents at a high level. It's not just about, oh, this character, oh wow, what a crazy pickup that was from Fox. But it's not just a case of, oh, this character does well against, you know, character A versus character B. It's, I'm against this player. Who does that player not like fighting? What player tendencies do they have that we can exploit with certain team compositions? So right now, Sonic Inzem, I mean, they have no reason to rush this. You know, they have a massive lead over Supernoon. Okay, who is able to find the hit at the very least. There's the problem is, we have just about 20 seconds left on the clock. Teemo can do damage, but his combos take quite a while. So, we're getting the throw, but there's no way to capitalize.
Wow,
level 3, that's huge. If it doesn't connect, it's still gonna waste time. And do chip damage. Oh wow, it covers you up as well, so it's hard to even see what's going on behind it. That's low-key kind of cheap.
Hey look, anything that covers the screen so you can't see what's happening, that's cheap.
Oh no, Supernoon tried to parry the projectile, but even though it's not a heavy punish, it does waste the meter. And Echo with 0 meter is nowhere near as scary. So if you go for like a team launch, you can't grimly install, like...
That just says I love Supernoon Darius. Was so sad when he dropped him. Oh, did he actually drop him?
That's what you want.
Patience at hand. There's really no requirement
to go in. Evil Geniuses? I didn't even know they're still a thing. Wasn't Sonic was Evil Geniuses at some point? I wonder what happened there, because Sonic is FlyQuest now.
The main love the whole way through this game. No Noon's tried other.
Yeah, you remember the days, the Echo Darius from Noon? They were. I remember that team fondly.
Mate, I miss those days. So much damage. Well, not just that. Back when Noon used to play that character, so content to play at a closer range than most. the footsies, the know-how, and the comfort to just do what works.
What a wake-up attack. Again, when you've got access to the break, you can risk those wake-ups, but the parries into the defensive button. SonicFox does not want to let Supernoon build any momentum here whatsoever.
The blow darts are going to come out though. Inzem taking some damage, forced on the defense. This will be a full combo from that forward throw. A chance to make something happen.
Maybe start it off, right? Okay, yeah, the super's good. Yeah, team launch, here comes Echo. And there we can finish. So finally, Supernoon, some serious momentum getting built here. Now SonicFox with the Jinx. Definitely the kind of comeback character player combo. We've seen Sonic do it before. Yeah, and even that, the Teemo super assist. Look at all that real estate you build, not quite for free because it costs the super, but it just lets you breathe. Sonic able to just walk out of the corner, but not going to matter as soon as
sorry, mate, you're right back in there.
I don't even understand what's going on there. You're just sitting in a giant mushroom trap.
If you are fighting back on the box, we're going to confirm that's going to do big damage, actually, but we have to remember 20 seconds on the clock.
Oh, it connected! That was so smart of SonicFox, though, because it looked like Sonic was just full committing on the Echo. And right as you want to go in and do something about it, the level 3 is popped. That was an ultimate call-out.
8 seconds. SonicFox getting opened up, and that'll be 1 round apiece. Both players now starting this round, but a breaker is ready. Who's going to be the bold? Yeah, no need to push any sort of situation here. You've got all these obstacles on the screen. You've got the minigun. You've got the traps. You've got everything that you could possibly want to keep these characters away. But look at that Supernoon.
Oh, no.
Not letting it phase them at all.
And that was a crucial break because that was a happy birthday you do not want to be on the receiving end of. If the whole point, the whole strategy of the team is to just win neutral and dominate it with chip damage and projectiles, doing so with a life deficit, not great. Especially considering Supernoon himself is playing Teemo. And there's the beam, pick up, yeah. And that's how you know, like, willing to spend the only bar of super meter on that, just, again, establish any form of damage you can. Because in the zoning battle, even a slight life lead is important. Okay, grab, but nothing else instead, just to get a setup off of it, which immediately has jumped out of Inzem, the defense on point. Oh, overhead.
That looked dirty.
Filthy instant overhead, but
Like Shrek said, Sonic has a duo. Always thought of Sonic as a lone wolf.
Once again,
Like, you could say that just because fighting games in general, you're a lone wolf. It's very rare you have an opportunity to have a teammate in a fighting game.
Goes into the invisibility of Supernoon, revealed on block.
But yeah, so I think Sonic has been competing with Inzem in like every tournament for 2XKO, which is, it is interesting. That's the choice that he made.
A raw projectile and an air-to-air from Supernoon. Hold on.
Now the poison ticking up too. Even if you're not getting the hit, that poison makes a huge difference.
Poison plus chip damage don't feel good under any circumstances. Time might become a factor here.
Nearly man, and says hope you're well. I'm doing good. How you doing, man? Welcome.
It's definitely advantage Supernoon. It's gonna take, okay, it's gonna take something significant on
Oh.
him.
Oh no, happy birthday!
No, yeah, mini happy birthday, and then finishing off on Echo.
Oh, but with 10 seconds on the clock, here's the thing. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of damage done to Teemo, but there was enough.
I mean, but it's not gonna take Supernoon much damage to get a bit of life lead here. It really is up to Inzem. Do you play safe or do you try and hit on the way in?
Oh,
Wait a minute, rest! The super! Is that gonna do enough?
Oh,
No,
it didn't
it's not.
connect!
Who's got a life lead?
Bro, I feel like if that connected, he could have had it.
In more health. I think if Inzem didn't flip out of that in the air, if that didn't drop, that would have been the win for Supernoon. And that had to have been why Supernoon went for it. That would have been enough.
Tell you what,
How
folks,
sad.
3 out of 5 in this winners finals. So much happened there, and that was just one match.
We've only just begun, especially between these players. I expect nothing less.
Not the most exhilarating of matchups, I will say. And this is just because we're going back to a zoning kind of deal.
They're both Teemo, so give as good as you get. Parry. The good thing about those projectile parries, they don't give you a huge position, but what they do is they
Merely Man says, if you were to have a teammate in 2XKO, who would you pick out of all FGC people you've met in your time playing? I'd pick SonicFox. That's an easy pick. I'm gonna let Sonic carry me.
Supernoon really good at seeing that things haven't gone his way, but recovering immediately regardless. That rocket's going to result in a lovely pickup by SonicFox though, and because Teemo is so weak, he is dead. Allowing now Echo having to take this fight solo. Anti-air, that is bad.
Great Party says it would go hard though if you and Biopos got into it. Yeah, like, you know, I said before, if this game came out 10 years earlier, we would have. But we are... My bro doesn't even play games like that anymore. Lately, he's been barely playing anything, but he started playing the latest soccer, like FC26 or whatever. He started playing some of that just for fun, but he doesn't really game that much.
Quite a little bit in the past. We saw this quite often in Combo Breaker top 8. An answer for Teemo. Such a dangerous character at a high level. Again, that's the benefit of even as a duo playing a number of different teams, right? Depending on the playstyles you have to face off against, you can always be equipped. But, hello, no confirm on that Supernoon. Just trying to keep it nice and simple.
Sometimes it's hard to know who's actually the one getting combos.
Sometimes really comes alive in that duo play due to steering certain projectiles that are otherwise quite hard to do playing on your own. Which is super important if this is the kind of team you're trying to go with, right? We see it with the Twins play Jinx, and whenever we see this character in duos in general, just being able to just angle and aim it at weird times while your point character does something else, and the defense, the reactions on the overhead, another one. It was actually the Teemo on the back end that took a hit there. SonicFox was able to block the entire thing.
That is well jammed defense right there.
Inzem's still alive, and that's what matters most. Yeah, free mushroom. I don't think that's going to be enough. Yeah, I mean,
a good chunk of that fully connected onto Jinx. That actually puts Supernoon in a decent position. I mean, yeah, it's grey health damage, but hey, you have to be careful. Jinx cannot take 4 of them. And parry again, Supernoon.
Alright, here we go once more. Not worried about the side switch too much. For those that may not know, when the character that's not currently in play is doing stuff and the tag comes out, you only have to pay attention to the point when it comes to hit direction.
Yeah, it's worth keeping in mind if you are defending against Freestyle, right? The active character is the only one who can do like attack directions, right? But still, it's less about mixing up in that kind of instance. It's more about, hey, when am I going to handshake? When am I going to tag?
Ooh, not quite.
Extended block stun. Everything that comes with it. Resist. Definitely expected that.
There's no wonder why Inzem was content to sit there and wait out the inevitable super resist of Teemo. Once again, my goodness.
Ooh.
I was about to talk about the clock. I don't think this is going to make it matter at all, actually.
Wow.
From above, says SonicFox. 2-0. Mustard one more. Grand Finals winner's side, and there you become so hard to call.
Yo, who's shooting that at a party boat though? Everyone's having a good time, and then suddenly, typical Jinx.
Oh dear. Red in the boat crying.
Hey, the party's still going. They're not letting it get them down. Game 3, we're starting. Wow, but would this be a 3-0 though? Are we speaking too soon, I think?
Combo?
Let's find out.
And Jinx forward throw in the corner, so that's going to be combos forcing out the breaker. Significant life lead now. There's the air-to-air throw, and once again, this damage. Such a simple combo, but man, does it hurt.
I mean, again, especially if you're going for this zoning war, it's not about getting huge chunks all the time, but if you can find a good opening, I mean, man, it's going to make your job all the easier. Because the thing is, if you're dealing with this team of Jinx and Teemo, it's chip damage. I mean, it's unavoidable, right? You can't just not get hit by certain projectiles. And Echo's already gone. Poor Teemo on the side of Supernoon has a large hill to climb here.
Inzem just being an absolute backbone of this team. The tag into SonicFox. This is just shy of a perfect, by the way. The only one that's taken a tiny bit of damage is Teemo. But who cares? Oh no, it's Teemo getting hit. He's dead. Sorry, mate.
Wow.
Sorry. Match point. SonicFox
pretty much a flawless.
We have just, they're on a mission right here, the two. So like Inzem, we're seeing just immaculate defense, total neutral control.
Oh, they knew a million years ago that projectile was going to hit. What a lovely tag reaction. Oh, parry from range. Oh no, you've lost the meter, now you're losing the health. It just continues. All right, limit strike in the corner, mushroom for Oki, what's the option? The throw tech, it is going to get you out somewhat, but you're taking big
you taking damage, but you're still minus.
I mean, you haven't been hit yet.
Oh my god.
The multi-hitting Teemo.
The freestyle nature, man, can only block for so long.
Yeah, they're working on a perfect right now, Ketchup. This is looking bleak for Supernoon. Hasn't got anything to stop this 3-0. You have to do it right now.
No damage dealt, a full breaker. Teemo on his lonesome, and the poison, just to add insult to injury. This is looking insurmountable for Supernoon.
But how do you avoid the chip? You can't. Okay, there's a super again trying to nullify. Okay, we saw Noon try that before. Oh, unfortunately he missed time, but this time it is going to be good.
Bit of free damage on Fox.
Okay.
He's going to jump in. Yo, Noon, if you bring this one back, mate.
I mean, you've got 60 seconds to do it. Oh, level 3. Okay, wait. You'll land in recovery time, I assume.
How low to the ground were you? That's the question.
Don't know. Oh, runs away. No! Runs, but not far
Yo,
enough.
that damage.
Poor Teemo trying to get out of the way of the level 3, but could not do it.
Grand finals.
There we go. A 3-0 win for the duo of SonicFox and Inzem. Grand finals, winner side guaranteed. That is minimum second place. Tens of thousands of dollars in prize money as well, I might add.
Poor old Teemo. Man's little legs could only run so far. That level 3 almost inevitable.
Wow. But that was the exact pace of match I wasn't quite expecting. You know, 3-0 Supernoon. Let's not speak too soon. Supernoon.
I'm surprised we still have so much of this tournament remaining.
You made a remark about beat, and I'm like, bro, we're not beating the British allegations.
Hey man, it is what it is. Don't put me on the spot like that.
Well, I'll tell you what, folks, we are, I believe, about to conclude whatever's happening here. They're doing a button check just to make sure things are 1000% ready, and when they are, it's going to be
I will be
Poka versus
right back,
Hikari.
guys. Quick washing break.
According to the schedule, it says this will be a best of 5 as well. So top 4, best of 5. We're getting the big matches to close out the show.
So I'm pretty sure, is it normally best of 5 for top 4? Oh, it is best of 5. It's got confirmation.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
That's what I'm talking about. More games.
All right, handshakes through.
Thanks for your patience, everybody. We're about to get into more 2XKO for the final frontier of EVO 2026.
Now Hikari is looking to get that second EVO title overall, being our EVO Japan winner.
In a game as varied as 2XKO, it's rare that you see a complete and utter mirror match. But whether it's views and character and even order, you're looking at it. Immediately scored there, Hikari. Finds a significant hit. Oh, the whiff on the break. Oh no, break into Happy Birthday. That is the worst case scenario.
Oh, especially if you're both stuck in. Is Akali going to get taken out by this? Yeah, Akali's gone, and you're continuing the combo on Ari. Oh my word, limit strike. Shroud as how it is, just, okay, hang on, defensive throw at least, back to back. Okay.
Super assist. Oh, can't quite find it. Getting clipped again.
Damn, is it just me, or was that an instant turnaround on the Ari? I feel like Ari was stripped, just hit twice and that's it, gone. Oh, wow, actually managed to move back, does Poka, and keep Hikari on the same side. It always looked like Hikari mixed himself up that roll for the parry.
You see that? Ouch. Instant parry and the 2H for the clean punish. That was a pro gamer maneuver if I've ever seen one. Right, Hikari, 1 round up.
All right, we are back. We are back.
We're seeing a lot of Shroud and neutral, right?
It's like Hikari is up 1 round.
The horizontal coverage you need to establish the time, but all in all, very dangerous. And what an anti-air. Instant break coming out from Hikari. And that's just so common. You'll see Akalis do that. Break into just running them
29
down.
tag tournaments were hype. Honestly, Abubber never made it into other NRS games with that jab.
I love that parry, by the way, Hikari.
I don't think I ever saw any NK9 tag tournaments.
Oh, I love that. Oh, but still! That setup was disgusting.
Small little details there, like the 2H.
Oh, I just realized we have a mirror match going on here with the Akali Ari
the side switch as
from
well.
both players.
Hikari is going to turn this into a perfect position. Right, limit strike, set up, and we meet him with assist. What's the play? Oh my good lord! That one hurt. Time. Let's extend.
Dead?
Yes, indeed. Oh,
Level
we got
3,
those 3
right?
bars, and we're
Yes,
gonna
sir.
spend them. Game 1 goes to
Eesh.
Hikari. Hey,
Was that a
Hikari looking
flawless?
like 4th place is not enough. Our sight set on that losers finals. Supernoon, the run back from EVO Japan awaits, but and it's just 1 game. It's a best of 5, a little extra game. Even though it was a 3-0 in winners finals, does give you that extra time to make those adjustments. It makes all the difference in the world. Straight up, we're running it back. Both Hikari in the forefront as well, but it will be Hikari securing that first hit. The strike setup, we shroud and we meaty. Oh wow, do next the tag just to be a little bit safer. Fantastic reactions are getting away from the command grab at least, but it's not too much at least. Oh, gets hit by the super on the return. Uh-oh, not sure what Poka was looking for there. I mean, everyone knows it will come back, and I'm sure Poka did as well. Maybe he just assumed you could get around it somehow, but you're dead. There's no time to reflect now.
This is looking decisive.
1 life bar gone. Another just straight up anti-air. Poka, quite an impatient way of trying to get out of that corner. Just wants the instant air dash. And Hikari says, no, you don't. This entire round has just been thorough and
Is this a flawless
denial as Hikari pushes this advantage further. Yo, Ketchup, this is a perfect so far. We're actually going to see the perfect. We're going to see the letters. I mean, tag launch into super with Hikari. I'm going to assume we will. There it is. Perfect.
Woo. Damn.
That is a fantastic way of continuing this lead going, I'll tell you that. And we talk about this as a game of momentum. If you get a perfect, that is the #1 way to achieve it. Hikari taking a lot of damage on the back end. Not much to be done if the block strings continue. What can you do to save them? Ooh, I like the challenge though. Ooh, but a big whiff parry from Hikari.
Hey, Poka's playing.
I mean, it's a very Hikari thing to attempt, though, if you've got that kind of momentum and it looks like, you know, maybe your opponent has a place to kind of swing it back, immediate parry to stop it, but... And then the wake-up attack, Hikari does not want to slow down and let Poka get the ball rolling. Bit of a delayed button press there. Bit of a read, possibly on some sort of grab or something, but either way, we're going to press, we're going to challenge, and we are, more importantly than anything, going to side switch. Right, corner time to play. We've seen these setups before, punish, but there is more from it. No assist, so... Uh-oh! That hurts. That hurts so good. Now, the only thing seemingly keeping Hikari alive in the back is that Ari was knocked out first. But now Hikari's coming in, not Kelpatoria, just trying to jump out. Hang on, immediately finds the happy birthday to Hikari. We've seen big comebacks start from much less. A lot of damage being done. Yeah, limit strike. So much more. Oh, but the defensive grab. Yeah, that was definitely the perfect way for Hikari to potentially start that comeback. Because if you're doing the same damage to both characters, it's just really helping yourself out with Poka. Not stop it. Ooh, hello. Start for Poka. These round starts are usually quite committal for Poka, but when they work out in a big way. Oh, hang on, that was cheeky. An immediate jump over. Oh, huge! A dash up parry into instant recovery. And Poka is not letting this game deficit hold him down. Right, we're set. Oh, fantastic. Beautiful parry. And the run and throw as well. That's going to be a full combo. The assist is ready to rock. We've been talking about coast to coast. Are we going to see that again? All right, hard knockdown. I mean, at that point, may as well be an A. Almost, but not quite. Oh, there we go. Turn around for Hikari now. You can have the corner, spending the super. That's fine. Doing as much damage as you can. Okay, here's Hikari with the setup. Ooh, okay. Was that just low? Low is the charge stage from Ari's connecting. Interesting. That's gonna do big damage. Ari, see you later, mate. Hikari left. Just fight the remaining, but it's gonna be scary now. Hello, head throw. A little bit later on the head throw, actually. And the super assist didn't hit its mark. Not that it really matters. Okay. This is a pivotal moment, though, for Poka, because if you lose this life bar, you're down 2-0 versus being, tied up 1 apiece. Never mind, not going to happen. It was so important for Poka to win that round. I know it sounds like obvious analysis, but the difference between down 2-0 and tied 1-1 in a best of 5 is staggering mentally, because it's the difference between 1 game away from elimination and knowing you've got 3 games in a row now to get versus that little bit of extra kind of safety net that you are granted if you're 1 game apiece. But not going to happen now. Hikari looking to work on potentially our second 3-0 of the top 8. But will Poka have anything to say about it? I'll tell you what, Mustard, everyone knows at this point the mental side of things is the most important aspect of staying on top of. Just because Poka is 2-0 down, if you take it one game at a time, you keep your composure. All you have to do is constantly that next win, that next win. If you can keep doing that, it doesn't matter how far down you are. But you've got to keep your head in the game. At this level of competition, that is easier said than done. Pressure now. Oh, jump down, the interception. And I feel like that's going to be, yeah, big old damage. And the drill to kill. Ari left on her own, but there's the break. It's hard to say when you spend it. It is going to be spent, a hard call out. Let's see if it works out. Unfortunately, you've immediately been air-to-air. You're now getting set up into God knows what else.
I mean, it was a miss on hit into a counter hit, crouching light, so Poka was just trying to swing there and punish on the roll. Hikari, yeah, there's the freestyle. Playing the small throw into a combo. This might even be less about the damage and more about just wasting that Fury time. The Fury damage buff's going to keep you alive. However, Fury's out. Wait, have you just been level 3? Maybe. Wow, that did both. That also, not only did it stall all the Fury timer, you built just enough meter for the level 3. Hikari, hang on a minute. Could this be another 3-0?
That combo would have done way more damage than it looked as well, because of how much Fury was regenerating mid-combo.
In fact, now the more I think about it, I think there was just a path you get the KO anyway, regardless, but Hikari finds it all the same. And a catch on Poka. Oh, and another counter hit. Every time we end up in these close range kind of dynamic situations, it's just counter hit Poka. Poka is pressing all the time.
Hikari, no doubt, has been aware of that game one. There's a saying of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if you just keep pressing and keep pushing that advantage, it gets more and more stressful as time goes on. Immediate break, once again, to ice any kind of momentum Poka could have taken. You finally find a hit, guess what? Break. Now I'm back in the driver's seat. The bully that Hikari is being in this set, and a clean hit with so much meter to play with.
Yeah, this is looking rough for Poka right now, at least approaching the Fury for the comeback potential, but the Shroud woke up with buttons again. Poka is so animated. Yeah, Poka is so animated on defense. Okay, was that the super assist coming through? Uh-oh, okay, there's something. All right.
Oh wait, no, never mind, no break.
It's difficult. We see Poka
doing damage
in this tournament by going. Oh, never mind.
Oh dear.
It's gonna hurt so much against Hikari. Such a low health character to make up for just how crazy she is. But when you get hit by raw level 3, look at that. Oh!
Wow.
And a dash up light does the job for Hikari with a 3-0 clean sweep over Poka. Yeah, Poka looking very disappointed with that one, but I mean, yeah. You can't blame him. That was a set. You had to win to stay in, but Hikari is just on a momentum spree right now. The mirror match,
lots of respect coming out here. Give it up for Poka, folks.
Second place, 2 knees KO. Second place, EVO Japan. It just seems to be never ending. And you know Supernoon is the kind of player who is more than capable of getting that first. But you have to be more than capable. You have to do it. You have to make it happen. So only one of them can advance. The dreams will be crushed.
There's the handshake.
All right.
We're about to jump in. An absolutely iconic moment. You said it earlier, and we'll say it again. There can only ever be one first ever EVO Vegas champion for a new game, and this tournament has had every world-class player, for the most part, in attendance.
Yeah, I mean, it has been as competitive as you would want.
Bro, you're looking to be a champion amongst champions in this top 3.
Okay, losers finals, here we go. Only a few matches left before we are complete. And unfortunately, only one can go on. It makes me so sad to say, but that really is the truth.
The storylines are never ending. Crowd, if you're out there, let's make some noise for our top 3. Supernoon and Hikari now engaged. Bit of a patient start. Some good defense on both sides. It's all about landing that first critical hit that you can convert from. In this case, we immediately go for our throw. And the driver's seat belongs to Supernoon. Limit strike is set up, the chase down, and the challenge immediately forces the break out of the reigning EVO Japan champion.
Oh, huge jump in though. Practically full screen. It's going to give Hikari again this coast-to-coast effect. So much corner carry in that setup. I like the backdash before going to that though. Again,
Cupcake says, I hope Avatar makes enough of a splash to show up at EVO Combo Breaker, etc. Yeah, I feel like it's definitely possible. Part of me just wonders in terms of like, is there going to be any like developer support in terms of like, you know, prize pools and stuff like that? I don't know how much funding there is, because I think the game studio that's making Avatar, I don't think they're like a big name one. It's already at EVO France, is it? That's cool. I'll tune in for that. If I don't watch it live, I'd probably at least watch the watch the you know, similar to this. I would watch it after the fact. I'm gonna be decently interested in Avatar, like competitively at big events.
You spend your meter. Right. What from here? Yeah. Take the end. Still the setup. Ooh, okay. I like how Hikari is kind of mixing up the placement of that setup though in the corner. I think you can kind of get into a pattern as Ari by just going for the exact same setup at the same time every single way.
Competing in Avatar noise. I'm not saying I'm going to be competing. I said I'm going to be watching competitions. I'm definitely wanting to play it though, and you know, maybe I'll do some online stuff or whatever. I don't really have any intentions of actively traveling again, at least not at this time.
Oh well, tried something there, but Hikari just up back.
Are you playing? Are you going to be playing Avatar though, Crum? Maybe we can get some games.
As soon as Noon tried to establish any mushrooms, wait, hang on, fully commit on the Echo, and that's a dead assist already, and Hikari picked up anyway. Hang on, confirm. That was absolutely ridiculous. The staggered game there.
We're at the age where you don't really have to travel.
Had enough of these lights.
Yeah.
Get in that corner, mate.
Front says yeah, but more of a side game.
Bit of work to do, but one more significant hit on
Alright, well you can play with me. You can get some games even if it's a side game for you.
And the mix, you have to hold it. What's it gonna be? Wow. This time. It's last minute overheads, it's empty lows, it's grabs, it's whatever you want.
No, but it's the progression, that multi-hitting jump normal, right? You have to block the overheads every time, but Hikari faking it out, going for the ground to teleport into a light, like, it's just the layers upon it, right? You're so used to people just jumping at you, assist keeping you blocking. Is it going to be an overhead on the way down? They're going to do an empty low, whatever. Then you just elaborate anyway. And that's going to be game number 1 for Hikari.
Depending on how the next patch of City of the Wolves is, I'll probably main it.
The empty low this time.
What, main Avatar? Or if the City of the Wolves patch isn't good? But then it wouldn't be a side game.
Anti-air. Get out of my skies.
It's interesting because these defensive parries from Supernoon, they've not really been to catch like huge parry into.
What character were you playing in Avatar? Did you play the beta, Crum?
Aware of how to defend here, but Hikari not letting it slow him down at all. Oh wow!
You're playing Korra?
Yeah, backed off.
Okay.
Oh, a massive Hikari. Yeah, that's not what you want to see.
And yes, religiously. How much time did you spend on the beta, Crum? You're probably a lot more polished than I am. Because like, I spent somewhere in the range of like 13 hours on the beta. But, you know, a good amount of that was on Katara, and then I switched off Katara and started with Toph, so my experience with Toph was pretty limited. Ouch. I want to say 38 hours? Jeez. Well, when we play, you better destroy me, Crum.
And you can find the round again. I mean, Hikari has just playing in that perfect pace. Absolutely, I'd say. I mean, you were saying, right, Hikari just looking absolutely locked in to the max, and has continued to be so. Hikari's not going to be happy until its grand finals.
One says I'm a slow learner. So am I.
Still won't be happy.
I'm still kind of slow learner.
Oh no, they're both caught. I'm not going to say the rest of it, because I'll get in trouble. That's fine. Alright, set up.
And again, that kind of distant setup. Hikari's getting such a
Sure says me too, y'all. You're a slow learner?
What's up there?
Rich Prodigy says Uncle Iroh already confirmed for DLC. That's gonna be my main. I'm definitely interested to see what he's gonna play like. But like the way these characters are in the game now, I'm interested to see just how every character plays like in Avatar Legends.
Refuses to be contained. Anytime that there is a setup on deck, whether it's a knockdown or whatever, like Hikari's just finding the way out every single time. And again, the double jump to be able to bait and block the Fury activation. The side switch too, disgustingly optimal. Okay, Hikari on screen, what's it going to be? Okay, oh, that was so crucial. That was so crucial for Supernoon to cancel that wake-up attack with Fury Dash. Because you could tell Hikari was covering it with that setup. It saves your skin and gets you out of the corner, but now, without your, aside from level 3, you don't have a lot of options, and now tag that should.
Wow, this is looking decisive right now from Hikari.
Yes, it will, and Hikari has been tearing up.
Definitely interested to see how Ty Lee flow moves is going to be like. True, me too, me too. Ty Lee could be an interesting one. She could be definitely on my radar of characters I'd want to play based on just how her gameplay is looking.
We expected to see, but it's also not the result finalized either. Supernoon is no stranger to the situation, has been 2-0 down in the past.
Yo, crowd, I know we got some Supernoon fans out there. You need to lend some strength.
Okay, Hikari.
Dang, is Supernoon gonna get back-to-back 3-0'd? That's kind of wild, you know? You get to winners finals, you get 3-0'd, and then you go to losers finals, and you get 3-0'd again. But hey, man, you're still top 3. You're still top 3.
Really tried to squeeze out that extra damage on Teemo. Did you see that? Yeah. Honestly, it's the use of handshakes that I think really has just kept Hikari one step ahead in this entire top 8. He's always ready to keep something safe, get like a weird situational punish with a combo extension. Oh, there's a catch. Oh, yeah. Ouch. Right, we're setting up once more. That is unfortunate. A clean opening and a big old jump into boot. Looking like this round is going to go towards Hikari as well. This absolute rampage that he has been on is just looking to continue. Ooh, didn't pick up. But still, I mean, what can you do? Oh, the other side! That's gross.
Yo, freestyle is
I'm gonna be sick.
Such a great fuse.
Like,
the switching that you can do off of that with the mixes and stuff is just
we still haven't even come close
absolutely
to seeing
insane.
everything he's got up his sleeve. We're going into match point already. I cannot believe it. Potential 3-0 here unless Noon can work something out here, but I don't know if it's possible. Hikari is just so far ahead right now. Okay, that's a good start. At least you forced the break. Okay, and a challenge. An interruption too. You know Hikari was looking to press to keep that going.
This is a wonderful possible turnaround for Supernoon. We were talking about the mental stack that gets built in this tournament. The more games that go down, the higher the task seems to be. But Noon, the grind, I mean, the amount of games this guy's played, the amount of tournaments he's done.
It's nice to see them actually doing something and not just getting bullied.
Make magic happen.
That's dead.
Starting off with a dead character.
That's what you want. That's what you want. Okay, Supernoon. Signs of life here. Ari is gone. Akali left. Now you can actually establish this neutral. We saw the wins that Supernoon has got in this tournament. You know, let's remember, Supernoon got into winners top 8 without dropping a single match. But is now, you know, on the receiving end of a 3-0 in winners finals. Potential 3-0 here. But that's how you know it's a sign of a player who is just not finished. But establishing that neutral is a big part of it.
The jump assist to be covered and saved.
Uh-oh, yeah, it's going to make it all the more difficult.
And then just back losing the Teemo. Didn't require any meter either, so Hikari has Fury and 3 bars to maybe deal with this Echo. The Echo, we really haven't had a chance to thrive in this set. Oh, the late overhead!
But couldn't pick up, but these throws, they're going to chunk. Here comes the Shroud. Wait, the super assist! It's a full combo, hang on a minute! Yeah, tries to bait the Fury, that was an opportunity. Oh, hang on, is that it? Oh my goodness, it isn't! Teemo, the airstrike, air support from above, and the throw, hang on, Supernoon! Supernoon is alive, and Supernoon takes the
What was that?
Good lord!
What was that?
Where did that come from?
I have no idea what happened there.
That happened. That was looking like all she wrote.
No idea what happened there.
Supernoon. So focused. And it would be the Echo.
In the most desperate of times, Supernoon manages to dig deep and find the ultimate clutch. That is one hell of a way to get yourself back into the set. We are not finished.
May not result in a game win, however, that was merely one round. You still have to get through this and then some, but what's on your mind? Rolling at the risk of an entire happy birthday there, the instant break to shut it down. That would be a little bit of bonus damage on Teemo. Now Echo, the one eating the punishment. Always have to ask, what is the play going to be? There are so many layers to this mix, especially when you add Hikari to the mix. Oh, the advance. What a challenge from Supernoon. The clutch little dash under, the side switch, the execution. Good block on the overhead. The reactions here. Again, the bait on that 2-8. Jumps in the air long enough to get you to press, and it's kunai time.
Yeah, goodbye. We've seen this once or twice. And Supernoon again forced into a desperate situation here. Approaching the Fury, but Hikari immediately moving in. The scary position and that forward throw.
Oh my.
Creates what could be the beginning of the end here for Supernoon. Hikari is absolutely...
Oh no! Finish the job! And will do!
Wow.
The handshake to conclude this set. And now we are down to one more
Hikari against SonicFox and Inzem.
At this point, it's hard to deny. The best duo in the game, SonicFox and Inzem, and maybe the best solo player in Hikari. Does it get any better than this to showcase what high-level 2XKO is all about?
While we get set up and they're getting their buttons checked and we prepare for the last time of this 2XKO top 8, you lovely people in the crowd, if you like Hikari, let them know right now!
Yeah, a stare down. Who's got SonicFox and Inzem?
The stare down.
The intensity on stage. It all comes
Sonic
down
smiled
to this.
after. No, that was actually hilarious. Hold on.
Let them know right now!
If you like
It's like, all right, we're gonna do the stare down. We're doing it. We're doing it.
Lovely people in the crowd.
We're doing it.
If you like Hikari, let them know right now.
Yeah, a stare down. Who's got SonicFox and Inzem?
Sonic immediately cracks up.
It all comes down to this.
Least threatening stare down ever. That's funny.
Who is the best 2XKO
that's funny.
competitor on planet Earth?
The best duo and the best solo. A perfect story. Look at this rambling crowd we have. The Red Bull best seats in the house. They really do look like some nice seats, I can't lie to you. What a morning. You're making this jet-lagged British man very happy.
Oh, but honestly, as I was saying before, the intensity shown on stage, these competitors, it means so much to them, and they are both so close, they can taste it. One mere set away.
Are you telling me that this grand final set is a
champion, and is this
50-minute
it? Here
long
we
set?
go!
What up, Noka?
Okay, I'm assuming so.
Here we go. Looks like we're going to be jumping in, I'm sure.
Okay,
Yes,
Las
it
Vegas,
is.
here we go, grand final.
Is this like a
Make
first
some
to
noise.
4?
SonicFox piloting the Jinx.
Oh,
and
they went with the
beat
Jinx,
Inzem with
Teemo.
Hikari with the team of Akali and Ari. That's a tongue twister. Let's get this
Hikari
show
with
on
a team
the
of
road.
Akali and
I
Ari.
love, again, we're talking unstoppable force meets immovable object. This is that dynamic. Ari, Akali, especially Akali, you want to get in there, you want to be doing some craziness, get that corner, and just do the worst kind of things to your opponent. But Teemo, Jinx, they want to establish that neutral, fill the screen as much as possible,
Okay.
and take as much little chip damage here and there, build the resources, overcommit as little as possible. It's going to be the dynamic. The benefit of playing as a duo is having that kind of two pairs of eyes just analyzing the game, whether it's assists and everything that comes with it.
You may have noticed Hikari, a very aggressive player, not afraid to wait and pick his moments, however. He's going to have to do that against this team. Teemo and Jinx control so much of the
Wow, that was some good defense from Inzem, but then they got opened up.
Starting off with a bit of extra damage. We're going to punish this Teemo hard. Get ourselves the corner. Oh, wait a minute. A little bit of unfortunate business there, and the damage is good on the back end. Here comes SonicFox, making this one count. We're playing no games. We're taking damage, and we're killing the character.
Wow, Hikari is gone. Not a surprise, I suppose. Gonna do so much damage, and now the solo Ari. I mean, we've seen Hikari do it before, but the main difference here is the control. Ooh, okay, good chunk of damage on this Jinx, and there we go, Teemo getting hit by the dive bomb. Hikari not slowing down, and suddenly is in the lead.
All it takes is one.
Noka says, what game is this?
That level 3 was spent. SonicFox.
This is 2XKO, good sir.
Besides traditional meterless damage, but you are going down that super assist on
oh,
Teemo.
no, not quite.
There's a lot of combo gravity though. The hit stun decay.
Uh-oh. There it is again. Oh, wow. Okay, I love that choice. Just sniping Teemo out of the air, putting a stop to that super assist. Oh! Calls out that Sonic is going to be blocking with a grab. And there we go. Hikari.
What a choice. No meter to parry that either. So that projectile was so sweet.
Okay, there's a catch here. Not quite able to get full pickup, but again, it's establishing the screen, control the space. Build those badges for Teemo. Teemo gets so scary as those badges are built.
For a cheeky grab there. Hikari with a jump back though, but the message is clear, not afraid to enforce it. But on the other side, here comes Hikari. Setting this up, super. Made out some kind of...
Oh, defensive assist is good though.
Yes, it was.
Oh.
And so is the 2H.
Damn.
Oh, Teemo taking a lot of damage here.
Wait, Teemo. Owie.
One thing there though for Hikari getting that shroud on screen, which means the sequence of offense is so difficult to defend against. And it's not going to work out.
Sheesh.
Getting eliminated in the back, Jinx taking all this damage. You get put straight back in the situation again. Limit strike, there's the shroud, there's the assist. You're not going anywhere, my friend. There is the hit. And if Hikari can finish this off, taking game number 1 here.
That is a message to send. That is not only game 1 in grand finals, but a dominant one to boot.
Rich said, you ever done that before? Stare somebody down? No, I don't think I have.
For me.
I'm not
you said it was just
I'm not that type of person.
Mr. Cool.
I don't get into those types of situations.
Deceivingly long buttons of Hikari, so good at catching you when you're least.
Well, especially that 5H in the air, right? Just, it's so active, it has such a great hitbox on it. It's fantastic to convert with those air-to-airs. And air-to-airs will be important against characters like Jinx and Teemo. They're really hard to pin down. Because they're used to kind of doing what they want mobility-wise, because they have stuff on the screen you have to respect. Watch out! Yeah. Speaking of respect, how about that? An immediate break.
Okay.
You want to hold no damage. So that,
Has somebody ever done that to you? No, because I don't get myself in those situations. Stare somebody down?
A lot more to work with. Speaking of which, you get in that super. Yeah, you want to get 3 mushrooms on screen.
The way you said that makes me think you definitely get in those situations.
Execution was really nice on the parry into the dash. Unfortunately, could not turn that anti-air into a substantial combo. But wait, Jinx finds a hit.
We keep seeing that though. Jinx
I'm a peaceful man.
And Teemo just does not have the ability to pick up from them. But again, it's not about getting full hits. It's about getting something and keeping the lead going, even if it is steady. But huge jump.
How plus on hit was that?
Inzem. Have the air dash perhaps. Notice again, super. Neutralizes any projectiles on the board. Creates a bit of real estate there for Hikari, who is now using that Hikari to enforce the advantage. Good block on the low, the tag. Fighting back, and Hikari taking heavy damage from that Jinx. And now the Teemo to punish. It felt like Hikari just body blocked that entire sequence, but then Teemo found the hit on Ari anyway. Finish this combo, which you can, yeah. Doesn't have to spend bar. In fact, builds more meat to the limit strike end. Much more what you would receive at Inzem. Right, has to be a really patient game. Just avoid as much damage as possible. We have 20 seconds on the clock. Oh dear. I fear this combo is going to take a good chunk of time, and Teemo is going to take decent damage as well. We're going to have that set up now. 10 seconds to go. Oh, and then we're running. We're running. Quit chasing. Oh, but a massive jumping couldn't get anything from it. Wait a minute. Wait, Teemo getting hit in the back. Even if this goes to timeout, Teemo getting hit means the timeout's going to be good for Hikari. Wait a minute. No. Wait, no. I don't think we have time. Yeah, it's over. Oh,
damn.
It does not function like your standard super, your
damn,
standard level 3.
that was
Comes
almost
out,
insane.
but then it does not interrupt the game in any way.
It's the fact that, again with that activated, Hikari was just going for as much chip as possible. All because Teemo got hit in the back. How quickly the pendulum can shift in 2XKO.
I think that's why Hikari was just dedicated to the level 3 on block. He must have absolutely known there's nothing you can do that is actually going to take enough damage for me to not win this.
But what a decision to make, right? In the heat of the moment, it could backfire, but that's the knowledge, that pro-level knowledge. And look at this. Again, the momentum just does not stop.
Hikari.
Fearless. Fearless, Mustard. That's the word to use here.
But opting to keep the break, so that they're saving it for a potential SonicFox comeback. The Fury is going to be ready. Jinx, I know I've said this before, but is a fantastic comeback character. Does have the tools, but
has to pop that Fury immediately, however. And Hikari with 2 may as well be full life characters. We continue to press. We tag and we mix. Beautiful push block as well. Good awareness there from Inzem. Just because you are down and out does not mean you cannot interact and save your duo partner.
The thing is though, SonicFox is, okay, there's the airstrike.
Oh, didn't get the conversion there.
Okay, was able to stay alive, but basically got nothing off of that Fury activation. So now this could be much more of an honest comeback.
Comeback that is still possible. There's the airstrike once again.
Oh wow, Hikari just took a lot of that.
Okay,
just like that,
hold
Ari
up,
is gone.
Sonic.
We're now 1 character apiece, but Hikari is sitting on lots of meter and access to Fury.
That's what frightens me. Fury in level 3.
Oh.
The Fury's been popped. We have dash cancels available. The first one's going to get executed.
Oh.
Defensive Teemo into the throw that was beautifully teched by Hikari. SonicFox does manage to find a hit. However, what are we going to do now? We're going to set up.
Need another hit.
Distance. We're going to try and waste that Fury time. The next hit, by all means, should win the game. 2 level 3s.
Wow, SonicFox, the patience just holding down back. But here comes Teemo. Wait a minute, is this going to pick up?
Wait, no way.
It might not. It might not. It does!
Jeez, okay.
Inzem with the clutch super assist and SonicFox with the instant pickup on the level 3.
That looked like a frame 1 hit confirm. You barely had time to even see that Teemo was there.
Yo, that was duo play right there. That's what that was. Oh, that is absolute synergy.
And then some. Look at what they're working with now. Off the back of that, it's Hikari on the back foot, getting mixed in the corner. All of this chip damage, the poison. It doesn't even matter. They're not getting hit.
Oh, that was a devious amount of chip damage, but Hikari does manage to find a hit. Hikari took a beating, but at least has loads of great life to get back.
What are we doing from this? Bit of a frame kill into setup. Interrupts that now. Teemo on the back end, Inzem taking some pretty heavy damage, down to about 3rd life remaining.
SonicFox though, the defense is just absolutely rock solid.
Oh.
Cannot be
Oh
opened
my God.
up. You trying these overheads?
Yo,
trying
good
these
blocking from Sonic. Oh, gets to open with the grab there, but okay.
By the time the throw comes out, there's no assist to make it mean anything.
Hey, but this is the important thing. You can defend all that till the cows come home. If you still get opened up eventually, they're still achieving the same thing. And now Hikari very much still in the driver's seat. Can't extend from this though, unfortunately. Now it's Inzem, who also has fantastic defense, but Jinx will take a lot of damage here. Inzem getting opened up, and uh-oh. SonicFox now has to do another Jinx comeback scenario, but with a lot less to work with. You've got the meter, sure, but not the health, which is the most important meter of all.
Hikari up 2-0.
Wait a minute. 1 game away from a bracket reset.
Why do I feel like this set's gonna go the whole way?
Here.
I'm seeing a SonicFox, Inzem winning the next 2, then Hikari, we're gonna get a bracket reset.
But hey,
that's what I'm seeing happening, just based off of the length of this video.
They can afford to be sent to losers.
Otherwise, I'd probably guess that Hikari would just win another match right now.
Still has work to do, but what a way of doing it.
Sonic and Inzem have had moments of looking really good, but the stuff that Hikari is doing definitely seems
unshakable.
Very, very strong.
Pick up there. I can't lie, and the fearless wake up from Hikari.
Okay.
Just in time. I really wasn't sure what we'd actually see going underneath there, but either way, bit of a turnaround here. You may be almost dead, but as long as you're able to press those buttons and tag, you can still make magic things happen, especially if you put them in the corner. But we are creating obstacles. Level 1.
Yeah, tries to blow up all the small mushrooms. Obviously, the big one's going to go through, but... Well, here comes Hikari. On the back end of it, empty low has been the magic choice for Hikari all top 8 long. It's so hard to see. Yep, here comes Hikari. We see this usual block. Yeah, keeping it as simple as possible. Spend the meter, get rid of the jinx, and now Teemo stuck solo.
I'm wondering if a bracket reset would happen and if Sonic and Inzem would switch their team.
Territory and has just been possessed ever since. The mission is there. Teemo just sitting in the shroud and like shaking the block animation. That's so sad. I mean, oh, we're taking a lot of damage too. The super assist. Oh no! Wow. Absolutely shut down. And that's it. Tag launch. Wow. Charge. And thank you very much. Bring me into a reset point, says Hikari. 1 round to go. Do we see the reset? Or are the duo going to bring it back? You're saying before, Hikari, no stranger to the situation in general at high level. But the absolute comfort. Hikari has been so set in his ways. The defense has been impeccable. The patience in neutral, just looking for that one moment and, my word, just running away with it. But this is that neutral coverage. This is what the team is built to do. I feel like Hikari has been doing such a good job navigating. I feel like Ari has actually spent most of the time in front because of this right here. Ari is much better, I think, as the point character at getting through this kind of projectile, just minefield. And then when you actually do get in, it's time to bring in Hikari and then, you know, get these knockdowns, get the shroud out. I mean, that offense is layers upon layers though, isn't it? There's so much to worry about. You'll block the mix-up and then even then you got to worry about strike throws, possibly the assist to come out on the back end. Hikari, so patient. With a life lead, there's no need to really overextend at the moment. There's 60 seconds on the clock. What's the rush? Oh wow, Inzem actually choosing to go completely in. Practically running down from full screen. Trying to chase down. Okay, Inzem maybe getting a bit more aggressive now. Oh, what an air-to-air. Instant confirmed too. Goodbye, Hikari. Yeah, Inzem really kind of changing gears there. However, this is still going to be Ari with the access to that Hikari super assist, where that strike throw game becomes a little bit more devastating.
Got the pickup.
All right, not quite point blank in the corner, but the important thing is keeping them there. Oh wow, just straight up rolls away. The brick wall with that mushroom, putting up that barrier to shut it down. However,
oh, what a preemptive punch.
And there will not be a Fury activation here. Hikari knows I still have another round to work with. We can save that break, and that break could come in real handy at the start of this next round. However, it remains reset point for Hikari at the moment. The difference is night and day though. As soon as they are able to fill up this neutral, suddenly it doesn't look so bad. The big thing about this zoning though is that it really doesn't result in a huge amount of chip unless you can start to chain those together. The more Hikari can stay on the absolute furthest away on the screen, allow the traps to miss, jump over those missiles, he's taking such little damage, but there's the break. Wisely saved from the last round. On the back of an instant challenge too, SonicFox found a gap for a standing light and took it. The bait. That air kunai is such a cheeky challenge. There are so many options from it. All right, we set up. Patience, but no. We're opened up. We've been caught and the breaker has to be forced. What's it gonna be? Last minute water block. Not only that, but a retreating guard from Fox. The reactions. But Arthur's back to the level 1. Yet another time. We clear the board. We can't quite find a hit, but we do now. Okay. No, missed again. These strange connections. You really need to maximize it.
Probably need to switch out so we can get some health.
Being done to this Hikari now. Not only is Teemo going to live, oh, got a read. Was that intentional whiff grab to make them want to press something so the trap hits them? That was dirty.
Honestly, I would not put that past Sonic. Sonic has done stuff like that in the past. Whiffing a grab to make you think that you can do something.
Healing all the way, and it's now Jinx you have to worry about in this neutral. Oh, the super assist! Wow! Watch out! She can come out of anywhere! That evens things up somewhat, though. Will Hikari reset the bracket right now? Air attack, okay. Oh, but not this time. Oh, so much bar on the side of Jinx, too. Super assist. Yep, and there it is. We've seen this one before, Ketchup.
Yes,
to confirm.
Let's see if we get it 2 times in a row. We live, we have Fury, but are we going to have the chance? Another great block across up. Gets over the line, the punish on the retreating guard, and we can still
No way.
turn into a combo. The question is, do we have a path to kill with this? We bait, and we punish!
Shit.
Resetting the brackets on a call out on the break.
That was a 3-0. There's a reset, a bracket reset 3-0 in this grand finals. It still went that long.
Basically not dropped a
That's
game
crazy.
the entire time, with the exception of what, maybe against the Twins was one game, but does not care. Hikari was and still is EVO Japan champion. Hikari is hungry for that EVO Vegas title, and 1 set left to go. On the flip side, SonicFox and Inzem, they can afford to lose that set, but it's not something you would choose to do, because this is, we're talking momentum, we're talking mental fortitude, we're talking information granted in those matches, all of the above, and it is now time for what will be our final best of 5.
Okay, we got the
One more set
Ari
out there, folks. You
switch.
think you got one more in ya? That's what I'm talking about.
Hikari just starting up, they're just holding up forward, hungry for this.
Now there has been a character change on the side of Sonic and Inzem. It is Teemo Ari now. There is no more Jinx.
Yeah, and that's a benefit you get, right? You can adjust the team if you need to. They played one team in the last set. This is a new set, they can change.
We turn this one round. Fox always a believer in the ability to play a character better than the opponent. Not afraid to do a kind of mirror position. And already, looking like this Ari is a pretty good choice. The synergies are working out wonders. There's that meaty mushroom and the punish on the roll. That's a full combo and no doubt a dead character.
Okay, that's a better start. Now that's going to be the real question, is how much of a difference is this team adjustment going to make? Because I feel like we saw a decent amount of Jinx plays there in the set before, but I think when the chips are down, Ari really is the character that SonicFox has spent the most amount of time on.
There's that team launch. Barely
was
is that
convincing.
side. If you are going to go for a character change, you better hope that it comes out like this, where, well, I guess the proof's in the pudding. However, there's that turnaround from Hikari. We super. We push towards. We create this situation, and we figure out what's going to come next. What's the defensive choice? Punish! There is no Akali, so it's not going to turn into too much, but we can at least meet him with the Akali on Wake Up. Oh, that's so gross! I don't think I've ever seen that sound get blocked, by the way.
Ugh.
But just what do you do? Like, Akali ends up behind, with a teleport. Suddenly you've still got Ari in front.
Hikari scores a hit on the Inzem as well. Teemo taking heavy damage. Now there is no meter to get a big extension, but we can at least tag in and go for a meter stab regardless. And by all means,
That was perfect.
Teemo gonna take big punishment.
I love the charge timing on that though, because like, in order to defend like you obviously have to follow the active character, but as Ari is charging that, wow, perfect as well. As Ari is charging that H, Akali's jumping over you, so you kind of have to see what, basically where is Akali when that connects, and it looks like it's right as she crosses up. We've seen Hikari really, again, going deep into that bag of tricks now, but if you're not going to do it in the grand finals reset, when are you going to do it? Well, I mean, Hikari currently 6-0 on this duo. 6-0? 3-0? What am I talking about? Not quite. Not there yet. Maybe. I mentioned I was jet. Did you see into the future? Oh, looked at the air block string, but didn't quite get it. Only got one hit and then fell under. Way more shades of previous games where you just let content sit there, let it happen. Yeah, we've seen Hikari do this in general against like other Teemos, especially with the Akali out. You don't want to be impatient. The worst thing you can do against these kind of projectile characters is just rush your way in too much. Don't get me wrong, every now and then you might be able to find a gap to kind of close that distance, but by and large, if you are too impatient, that's what they want you to do. They're almost daring you. Come on, make a mistake.
I mean, as you can clearly see too, those Kunos do a wonderful job of just covering the mushrooms and getting more than one. And then you've got the Ari at the same time. This team is so
got him.
good at fighting Teemo.
Agent Honeydew said Teemo zoning seems so boring.
Some sort of forward advance,
Yeah.
too far away. There and hold respect. Not a huge amount of round left to go. Ari will be taking damage in the back, but it's Hikari able to punish should there be an overextension.
Man, Hikari blocking everything though. The defense has been immaculate. Yeah, still Hikari will not get opened up. Another block. Oh, but again, instant break. It's only a matter of time.
That was a lot of block string though, because now 20 seconds on the clock, and with this combo, it's going to get very difficult for Hikari to win this game.
They just build the super though, but they spend it straight away. We bring in Teemo.
But look at how long these combos are taking, Mustard. Does Hikari even have time to win this?
No, that's definitely it. This is going to take out Ari. There is just not enough time in the game. This will be a timeout victory to the duo. Yeah, put the mushroom up, make sure. Oh, run straight through it with the throw. I mean, even if that connected you, what can you do? There is nothing. And the timeout win goes to Sonic and Inzem. The character change making quite a difference here. A game on the board, it was a very convincing 3-0. But I guess therein lies the problem, right? If you are willing to play a very slow-paced game in the neutral, when you finally do start getting the ball rolling a little bit, you're going to have less time to play with, which might work out in your favor, as we saw earlier in the top 8, or it might not, and you'll lose the game on the back of it.
In this top 8, it's historically proven to be in the favor of Hikari. That was the first time it kind of worked against, but risking that happening beats being overzealous and just getting caught in the neutral and then dying anyway. But there's patience on display. Many people out there say they believe Inzem to be the #1 Teemo out there, and then you've got Fox with the capitalization, the reaction, the perfect team. Honestly, what a scary duo.
That's why they've gone up in this, right? They go, wow, pretty straightforward, one-sided set, free reset, but definitely not the case now. Nice change. So much, considering how many times we see that roll punished, we do still see a lot of players opt to go for it. You have to not be afraid to make these decisions. Oh, I recognized it was too far away. Like that from Hikari. But again, defense has really been the aim of the game here, but no, opened up. Oh, but couldn't get more of it. Harry immediately cancels recovery and lets you continue blocking, shuts down some plus frames, shuts down.
I'll be right back.
Defense though, the blocking has been so good. But you have to wonder, how long can you block? I mean, pretty darn long. We're putting that to the test at the moment because Inzem still refuses to get hit. The defense still finds it in the push block. It always comes down to a grab, but when there is no assist, so who cares? Now, unfortunately, you do care.
Man, I've got to say though, kudos to the blocking there. It's clearly willing to kind of take the throws in the instance, but when you're against a character who's threatening constant air dashes or just quick overhead options in the air, empty lows, assists, it's dynamic timing.
That's the thing, you're not just looking for the throw, you're looking for what the cooldown is. If there is no assist available, then the throw is just the lesser of two evils, or a million evils. Big pick up there, another. The super assists from Inzem have been the most clutch thing.
No, they have all been so good. There it is again! Oh, that's a catch! It's not only that Inzem is always ready with the perfect timing, it's that Sonic's always ready for it to connect. Oh, wow, and one round up again. Potentially threatening a 2-0 here.
All right, we're back.
Has just been
That's pretty crazy.
When it comes to defense.
They're up a game and a round. Big.
It's just inspirational.
All right, starting things off with the grab. That's going to create a good situation. Whoa, that was delicious. And we still have more combo to go. All right, we side switch, we mix, we freestyle it. There's the handshakes. Hikari must stay alive. Okay, limit strike. Nice assertive pressure.
Yeah, multi-hitting overhead. It's hard to defend against. It's going to depend on where he hits as well. Yeah.
Oh, what a parry.
Started the combo on Teemo and finished it on Ari.
When you see someone start a combo on one character and then anti-air the other one by like cancelling, it's just the biggest flex.
You know they're calling out, you're going to go in
from
that
punish, right? Yeah.
Oh, we're going to trade? Yeah, we do. nullification. Ooh, okay. Inzem comes in with the save and the side switch, which is big when you've got Ari on the end. Set up. Yeah. Once more. Keep it simple. But just the low on its own. No need to overcomplicate things there with SonicFox. Yep, drill and kill the character. See you later. Wow. And the adjustment has been so significant as Hikari comes in with a very low Akali. Lots of resources, lots of fury, but... Oh, hello. Huge damage. Huge damage. The happy birthday.
No
but the
way.
Teemo dying first does save the Ari. This match is not over. Oh my goodness, the throw tech. And here it is, the super assist again, inside from above. The chip damage, can you avoid it? The throw tech again. Inzem for another time, the airstrike. He's coming back.
One more time, bring it back again.
So bad for Hikari. There's one more meter and it's been spent. But at the end, Hikari!
Jeez.
Unreal. That was looking impossible for Hikari.
That's
right
crazy. That's so huge. I think Sonic could have been up 2-0 right now.
All right, so the first bit of momentum.
And the punish.
The risk was taken, I'm sure, thanks to that break being available, but sadly, having to use it already. If you get caught now, you are in for a world of hurt.
Oh dear. Oh wow. Oh dear. Pick up. Oh, and the poison darts, that's just adding.
Ooh. Oh, drop.
And more corner. Ooh, went the turnaround.
Yeah, went through all of it to hit the Teemo.
All right. Situation. Pushing us all the way into mid-screen.
I think I was just calling out the back roll, to be honest. Just did not hold back on that run. Nice. Okay.
That was a really cute idea, but couldn't quite figure it out.
Important to break. I think the duo that saved the breaks more to kind of keep characters alive compared to earlier sets, which was mainly used for the Fury situation.
Hold on a minute. We're shrouded.
Hey, shroud up should help give you some extra tools to deal with the projectiles, but oh wow,
big jump in there.
Yeah, huge connection there. And now Hikari taken out. The Ari is going to be up to the Teemo. Inzem. But Inzem has been so switched on this set.
Oh, but the push block. Why do I get the feeling this post-reset is going to go the distance, Mustard?
I would hope so. There it is, yeah. Hikari.
Wow. Now it's 1-1. Could have been a 2-0 situation.
In the finals, but it's staying very competitive. But it's interesting to see the development. No, absolutely. You wouldn't want anything less from EVO finals. That's what you want. They've made a massive character adjustment here, going back to the Teemo Ari. This is the team we've seen them most on overall, to be honest. But even in this top 8, we've seen Teemo Jinx, we've seen the Thresh come out at the start, and now going back to that kind of real tried and true. And we are going back to what we've seen throughout the course of this top 8, which is Hikari understanding, look, I don't need to rush this, I need to look for my moment, and there it is! I'm telling you, you just play careful, just make sure you avoid chip damage, your time will come. Oh no, not yet, yeah, but couldn't overcommit anyway. Teemo would have been intercepted for sure. Oh, the parry! Okay. Hikari's getting some big connections, but not necessarily always on the point character. Oh, hello! From full screen, that projectile's going to keep up. Oh, max range! That was cute. Going to turn this into so much more than you would expect. Right, the limit strike end, we shroud, and it's below this time, Hikari taking out the Ari. Well, you see the shroud go up, and sometimes you think, okay, well, there's a lot more to be worried of now when it's command grab, extra options, extensions of the kunais. Sometimes you just got to do a dash up low. All right, Inzem, mate, you've shown us this iron defense in the past. You have to do it again. No assist ready, so that does create some real estate, some breathing space. Teemo opting to go for the invisibility, gets shut down, however, and chases down the retreating guard. Beautiful parry to answer the side switch. Yo, Inzem, mate, you're a god. All right,
That'll be death. Mushroom.
Okay, best case scenario 2, limit strike end, build some of that meter back. Ooh, okay, parrying the super assist and a throw. Oh my god, where did that come from? Yeah, into the super as well, so you can't fury it. Oh wait, come on. Do you have time? There's 5 seconds. I don't think you can. No, you can't. Another time that happens every time. Hikari is using the timer to his advantage.
It's such a significant tool at his disposal. Just play patient. Eventually, when the timer becomes a threat, most of the time he's in the lead.
Well, it's like you've been saying. It's interesting because the Team Ari, this is the team that wants to slow things down, but Hikari's been in no rush. Which you wouldn't assume normally from a character like Hikari, but
dearie me. Massive. Heavy damage incoming.
A heavy-duty happy birthday.
Oh my god, so much damage.
Teemo is barely there. We were basically one hit shy of a 2XKO at that point.
Yeah, if it weren't for the break.
Oh, this is going to be a very, very difficult comeback to make. You are both at death's door. Yes, Teemo's got loads of grey life, but Ari doesn't really have the health to stay alive much longer.
The fact that Hikari got that damage, but then, again, got hit and immediately popped that break in response is just, again, it's a game of momentum. Hikari was just really on it there to finish off the game.
If Inzem can somehow pull this off, I will be amazed, but let's see. It's going to be damage.
These are touch.
Mushroom on Oki, it's the low. All of a sudden, with that grey life remaining, the meter and that Fury. This
Fury brings back the grey life, I think.
It's interesting though, like when do you look to pop the Fury? Do you try?
Oh, it connected. You got caught pressing. Bit of bonus damage there. Wow, block. Shuts it down entirely. Watch out.
Is he dead?
But there was no Fury.
Fury?
Holds on to it and still fights. The combo confirmed. It's them. Can you do it? Can you do it?
Wow.
Unbelievable. The clutch from Inzem to stay alive in such dire circumstances.
I can't believe it.
Yeah, we're dead even again. What is going on?
I cannot believe Inzem found that. Almost like we're watching the best players in the world.
I know, right? Crazy. Who would have thought? No, unbelievable, unbelievable levels of composure.
Pushing forward, punching it in the air, but again, the defense on both ends looking pretty strong so far. All the delay. He's going to hit its mark. Hikari. So hard to say who has the lead, right? Because by the set, we're completely split down the middle, but after that last round's comeback, expect the unexpected forever. The delay into the grab, and now empty low.
Empty low.
Way more important to keep the character alive, but no! We're going to take it out anyway, and now Ari, you're next! Wow! This is going from bad to worse this round. Hikari on the verge of being up 2-1.
You say on the verge, I say inevitable. Yeah, Azuna drop. Thank you very much. And one step closer, we creep slowly but surely to the end of this tournament, Hikari. But, I mean, by no means are we done. It is not over until it's over. I know it's a saying that's been said many times, but it really is true here. These games are unpredictable. Whether it's these crazy comebacks, it's these hard call-outs, holding on to break and fury at desperate times in a way that just works out. Last-ditch effort, like timeouts. But who knows where we're going to go now. This could potentially be the final match. Maybe.
Banking on this team, Hikari needs one more to be your champion of EVO 2026 2XKO. But if SonicFox and Inzem have something to say about it, they will see it not so. Right. Hikari set up. Oh dear, that break no doubt had to come out, otherwise that was dead Teemo, especially on that start. SonicFox fighting back. Remember folks, post-reset they've changed team. The Ari instead of the Jinx, of which has been so much more useful.
Oh, it's been a game changer. Absolutely. I mean, this is the team they've spent most of their time on, right? It's not a surprise. Oh, but a catch. The long range standing like the counter hit too.
That preemptive light was just so in Hikari's head, saying, I know exactly what you're going to do here. Inzem was setting up the... Oh, wow.
No! Couldn't pick up from it. And covers with the assist, Hikari! So ready to keep the Hikari alive there for what looked like a massive whiff, but ended up being a huge advantage.
It's going to be just SonicFox left to come back demanded. Inzem in the previous game did the unthinkable with a comeback. Inzem, the positioning of these super assists has just been so good.
Hikari, I mean, not staying on tons of life, sure, but a lot of resources. Oh, wow, huge opening. Do you, Fury? You can't really, right? Yeah, had to wait for the character to disappear. You have to be so careful with your break timing when an assist has been used in a combo, because that handshake reaction to block is ever threatening. Oh, huge jump cleans completely over. Are you kidding me? Now, do you have a way of getting past this and doing enough damage past the Fury? There's level 3. Okay, that's going to be enough. Hikari now is going to be on tournament point.
Being able to find that last hit right at the final moment. The focus has been laser pointed throughout this top 8, and now only one round stands in your way. SonicFox, Inzem, they've looked so unbelievable all top 8. This is their final challenge. Crowd, if you want to see this duo bring it to a final game, you've got to let them know!
Oh, let's not speak too soon though. Hikari is on a massive lead. The setup is good again. This is the scariest thing about Hikari, is just when you get those sort of situations and we start seeing the weird setups. And that's the layer we're at now. And is Ari already gone? There's no way! There's no way the Azuna drop takes out SonicFox, and now it is all up to Inzem. Hikari, the World Championship is right in front of you. All you have to do is reach out and take it. It's yours!
We are on the verge of a perfect here, and that would be a ridiculous way to end things. Inzem, mate, you did the impossible comeback before. I would say you have to try again, but without Fury, we're moments away from building it. This is looking all Hikari.
Hikari's working on the perfect. A massive jump back from Inzem, manages to find the hit. Will this be enough? The super assist cannot pick up though. Hikari has a lot to work with here. All the advantage in the world, but
This game is crazy to watch. It's been pretty crazy. There's been some insane comebacks.
There's still time on the clock. There's no need to rush. The defense from Inzem, you know you cannot take a single significant hit. Here comes the super assist, and the mix is real.
There's no way.
We live, but for how long?
Okay, but Inzem, the Fury's there. It's going to be hard to find a safe way of activating it. Wake up attack, okay, it's blocked. We're going to pick up on this.
No break from Hikari, by the way. We're keeping things bold.
Be cool for a game's EVO debut.
Want to save that.
Is this still the debut if it was at EVO Japan?
In place. Okay, neutral jump. Okay, Inzem, one read at a time. Do you keep the duo alive?
No way, though.
They're playing as a duo, but right now it's all up to Inzem. Oh,
that's it.
Hikari becomes not only your EVO Japan champion,
Shit.
but EVO Las Vegas.
What a pop-off. Too bad for Sonic. Like, Sonic could have got his 9th EVO win and broke the record for most EVO wins if Sonic Inzem could have closed this one out. But that was a good top 8.
Hikari, crowd, make some noise for your new world champion.
The respect coming out for SonicFox and Inzem. The second place finish, you know they were gunning for that #1. But man, the level of play in this game is so close. Yet when it counts the most, it's Hikari. Consistency. Your greatest player on the planet.
I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. Running it all the way back from loser's bracket.
Missed it, but Sonic saved Hikari's stick from falling when he was popping off. Yeah.
Believe it.
But EVO Las Vegas! What a ridiculous display! Unstoppable! Laser focus and a championship
well earned, undisputed 2XKO world
finish.
If we could please place Noka. Amazing players starting off with in 7th place, Noka.
Noka, Poka.
Also in 7th place, Globo. In 5th place, the duo, the twins, Toshi and Haru. In 5th place, the young phenom, Bleed. In 4th place, the definition of clutch, Poka.
The definition of clutch.
In 3rd place, the legend himself, Supernoon. In 2nd place, legendary duo, SonicFox and Inzem.
Damn, sucks for them, man.
Place,
so close.
Your Evo
Hikari played hella good, though.
M80's Hikari!
Richard says, what would you pose? I'm going,
Hikari!
I don't have a pose, man.
And for our top 3 competitors, we definitely have something special from Vermillo. Gold, silver, and bronze sticks.
Oh.
And look, they actually make sure to have 2 of them for our duo. Ladies and gentlemen, our top 8 absolutely phenomenal.
Rian says wanted Sonic to get his 9th title. Maybe next year. Maybe next year.
2XKO top 8! Now, if someone could please, with great care, take Hikari's stick. We have to have a conversation, my brother. Meet me up here center stage for the winner's interview, connected by AT&T.
The sponsor plug,
Hikari,
man.
we seen the documentary, you and your mother, talking about how much her and your father and all of your friends back home support you, and they're all watching right now. Do you have any message for them, and how does it feel to get this victory for them?
I want to say thank you for support of my friends and my family, and this was an incredible win. 1 EVO Japan, now 1 Vegas from losers, so it was a very, very good win.
There's a certain level of intensity when you play that's not common throughout any fighting game in history with any player. You've even said that you believe confidently that your work ethic is stronger than everyone else's, and it looks like it. What fuels that?
My friends, winning a lot of EVO, my 4th EVO, motivates me to win every event.
Okay, and last thing, you went to the loser side early on, before top 24, if I'm not mistaken. You fight all the way back. How did it feel to drop down to losers as the top seed, and how do you keep your composure to win it all?
It felt really, really sad. I thought I was going to have a straight path, but my friends supported me, say I can do it, and my rivals, so I had to finish the job.
Ladies and gentlemen, your champion, the man himself. Can we please bring the champion his trophy that he fought so hard for from the loser side? Legendary, back-to-back EVO Japan into EVO Vegas champion. Make some noise for Hikari!
It's pretty sick that he won both EVO Japan and Vegas. I'm guessing they were both this year, right? Because 2XK only came out officially this year, I think, beginning of January. But that's it. Alright guys, that's going to be the end of the 2XKO rewatch. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, thank you very much for tuning in. And make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you're new, let me know if you'd want me to do a rewatch for Street Fighter 6 at EVO. Because maybe. We'll see. Take care and see you guys in the next one.